Hello everyone and welcome back to Dicebreaker. Let us know if you can hear us because that is a recurring problem in our streams. We are back with a pretty exciting day. Why are you sipping the tea like you've just learned something scandalous?
I'm just having a nice cup of tea.
Okay, that's good. Excellent. Maybe that's the only way I can think about tea.
I know, like,
in response to scandal.
Because you don't enjoy a cup of tea.
That's true, I don't.
You don't.
But we won't be drinking tea where we're going because we're going to ancient Greece.
Oh, yeah, they had tea, right?
Not. Well,
did they have tea in ancient Greece?
I don't think they did. I think
Tea,
they did. Well,
tea
actually,
originates from China.
yeah, maybe.
Yes, I know that. Yeah,
It
but
depends,
maybe they
depends if those trade routes were set up yet.
I don't think so. I don't. I'm not a historian.
Well, though,
Got any historians in the chat?
I know that in Three Kingdoms China they were trading with ancient Rome, so it could be. Could be. I don't know. Let us know in the comments. Anyway, today we are playing a early access prototype. I will point out this is a prototype. This is not final copy of the brand new edition of Cyclades. Cyclades. How do you say it? Who knows?
Commented earlier on. So.
The question is it a better version of my favourite ever board game? Because Cyclades, the original OG, is, in my opinion, the best board game around.
I thought you said Comet was the best one.
No, Comet's good, but it's not as good as Cyclades.
Ankh?
Ankh?
Yeah, don't you like Ankh?
That's a different.
No, not really.
You're getting confused. That's from a different series.
Okay,
yeah,
well,
that's just two ancient Egyptian board games.
There is, it is, yes, but I swear you were like, Comet is the best board game in the world.
Apparently, all of the audio is on the left channel, so I'll just go fix that.
Oh,
but
good.
Liv, why don't you tell them where they can find us?
I mean, right here, I guess. So, like, I laughed so hard I nearly blew over my little thing.
Oh!
My mini GM screen.
There's nothing behind my
Nothing. Oh well,
Are
I've
these
got
mine?
secret notes.
Huh?
On mine.
Yeah, those are yours, but they're not secret yet. They're not secret yet. Don't worry.
Guys, I got a little bit of chocolate brownie on my white top.
Oh, well, how have you done that?
I don't know. Don't look at it. This is
It's
web
fine. You got a
download.
screen. Yeah, you got a screen in front
Yeah,
of you.
cover. That's what you got it for, to cover your
This is the
brownie
shortest
thing.
Liv has ever been. Somehow I'm the tallest member of the team right now.
Yes, exactly.
Anyway, yes, please ignore the Sports Direct mug full of tea. We're not sponsored by Sports Direct.
We should be.
This is a stream in which we're going to have a look at a brand new prototype version of one of my favourite board games ever made. That's right, I'm going for the start. This is Cyclades. It is a game set in ancient Greece where you are trying to take over the Greek archipelago of Cyclades, or Cyclades, or however it's said.
Archipelago is a great word.
It is a great word.
Yeah.
With the help of the ancient Greek pantheon of gods. Not all of them, but we've got a lot of them. We've got Zeus.
That's Zeus right there.
We've got Athena.
Athena, yeah.
We've got Ares.
Yeah, they got a war.
We've got... I can't remember her name. Is that...
What does she do?
She might be the new one, actually. That's
a
fun.
new Greek god? That's interesting.
That's fun and
Minerva.
exciting.
That's Poseidon down there.
That's
I'll tell you
Poseidon,
that
and then
much.
we've got Apollo at the bottom.
Apollo, you say?
So...
Do we unlock Apollo?
No, Apollo is always available.
She might be
However-
Demeter.
Oh, she might be Demeter, yeah. You'll notice that 3 of them are currently face down. So because we've got a 3-player game, everyone has to have one god, and you only get the choices of the ones that are available. So right now, Zeus, Athena, and Apollo are available to us.
I want either Zeus or Athena, please.
Okay, well, that's not how that works, but
No?
we'll get there.
Okay.
Jumping the gun a little bit.
I apologise.
Because this is ancient Greece, and you need the will of the gods to do anything in this place.
Yeah.
So we might be setting up ships, moving our people around, taking over islands, getting into fights, but we won't be doing it unless we have the god who is relevant to that on our side. So, for example, you want to make an army, Liv? You want to get some
war
soldiers?
god.
You want to go for a fight?
War god.
You better hope that Ares is on your side, because
What
otherwise you won't be doing that.
If I want to send owls flying around, gotta talk to Athena.
Athena is philosophy. She's going to get you philosophers, and they'll come up. Don't worry, they're
owls
all good.
worry.
Owls are wise, so I think what I said was right. You want
They're
some
all
lightning?
good.
You want weather? Talk to Zeus.
They're all good, but we'll get to why as we get there. So, with each turn, we'll flip up new gods, so don't worry, these are not the only options so far, it's just the only options for the first turn. But the goal of the game is to control 3 of these metropolises. How do you say the
Monopoly.
plural of metropolis? I don't know, but I'm going to...
probably also plural.
Metropolis.
Oh, well, like Panini.
Yeah. Exactly like Panini.
Like Panini.
Panini, yeah.
So, these are our win state. If you've got 3 of these under your control, you win the game.
Okay.
Okay? The ways in which you can build those is you can either make one of each of the composite part buildings. So you'll notice that there's like 4 colours on here. So you've got the purple temple, you've got the white universities, you've got the blue ports,
And the
you've
red
red
horseshoe.
fort. Because it's like the walls of the metropolis.
makes sense, yeah.
Because you'll notice that you can build each of those individual buildings. So we've got a fort here, we've got a temple here, we've got a university here, and we've got a port here.
Okay.
If you at any point control all 4 of those, you'll get to subsume them into a metropolis, which you then place under your control. Get subsumed, bitch.
Wait, lost language! He was having a go at us just now.
That was a very different thing that you were hoping to get on the
I
stage.
think we should show the people what it was.
I don't think we should. Anyway, moving on. Stop
won't
sowing
do it.
chaos.
I'm in a very fun mood today.
Yeah, I can tell. So if you control 3 of those, you win. Okay. The second way you get it, and you were turning your nose up at this, but if you
I
control
was?
4 philosophers, then you also. I was talking to Mian when I said you were turning your nose up,
Oh,
because
I
Mian was
see.
turning her nose up at the philosophers.
I want my
You were,
owl.
you
Yeah.
were. That was
It's
caught
a
on,
bunch of
caught
old,
on 4K on camera.
old men.
Yeah, old men. If you
And Athena.
control 4 old men, then they form into a mecha and
Does-
turn into a metropolis.
Does Zeus
Wow.
count? Does Zeus count as one of the old men?
No, Zeus is giving you
control
priests,
Zeus.
not old
I
men.
mean, we'll see.
We'll get to
No
priests in
one
a second.
controls Zeus.
We'll
That's
see.
the problem.
But here's the fun thing. I know the original Cyclades like the back of my hand. This, however, is an updated new rule set. So we're going to see what the changes are and how things differ. So, for example, it used to be that you control 2 metropolis to win. Now you have to control 3,
Oh.
and you get the buildings for free rather than paying for them. All that kind of. So there's
Sounds like actual
there's
work.
lots of little tweaks and fun little interactions and stuff. So
Little tweaks.
first thing we're going to do is we're going to introduce our player colours. I am going to be playing as the purple faction. Me and you have got the black faction. And Liv, you've got the blue faction.
Oh, my GM screen.
I've tried to pick the colours that stand out from the board the most. There was a green that I thought was just going to blend in with the lands and stuff like that. So, unfortunately, blue. We'll see if that stands out, but hopefully it does. So, I will be in purple. Mian is in black, and Liv is in blue. You'll see that in our boards... in our bags, sorry.
They teeter. They do teeter.
We have some soldiers.
Oh, a little boat.
Look like these guys. We've got some boats. And we also have this thing, which is our voting... sorry, not our voting, our auction thing.
Okay.
Because whenever we start a turn, you can't just say, oh, I'll pick Ares this turn. Instead, you have to make an offering to Ares. So let's say that we're doing this turn right here, and I'm like, oh, okay, I want Athena on my side, so I'll offer 2 gold to Athena. Then it will pass to someone else, and someone else can go, well, actually, I want Athena more than you want Athena, so I'm going to go and put 4 gold on Athena.
Yeah, they love that.
We're going to auction off the support of the gods, because only one of us can use them each turn.
What use do the gods have for coin wheels?
It's an offering.
Yeah, they just like
It's
having
a show
it.
of devotion.
They like having it.
Yeah,
Okay, I see.
they like nice things.
They like nice things.
That's
Yeah, that's
I
why
support
you
women's
become a
wrongs.
god.
I like when they do bad things.
Then you'll
Yeah.
love me.
So, with that in mind, we are going to try and get some gold. And that gold is going to come from the islands that we inhabit and also as we develop them. So you'll see that some islands have these little, like, cornucopias, which I believe they've got a name, because I keep calling them cornucopias, but I think they're called something else.
But they are
No,
cornucopias.
look
They
like
are cornucopias, but
to
they
me.
they are called...
Bountiful feasts.
A bountiful offering to the gods.
Where's Apollo?
Apollo
Apollo will give us the official name.
Apollo's,
Prosperity tokens.
Okay.
He's a prosperity
Apollo's big
tokens.
basket sounds better.
Is
to
that?
Apollo's big basket.
That sounds like a
Sounds
restaurant
great, yeah.
chain.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've read that fan fiction. Anyway,
me. I bet. No,
So-
actually, that's Maddie Colours.
no, that is Maddie Cullen and me, and to be fair.
Yeah. And me.
I've not read that one. No.
Apollo's Big Basket? No, it's a classic.
Okay.
Anyway, God, let's get this stream rolling because we're going to be doing an explainer for the next 40 minutes. if we
I
keep
think
it
the
straight.
people are right where they want to be.
Shut up, Liv. All right. So these cornucopias, these prosperity tokens, they're going to get you 1 gold each for the ones that you control. You control them if you either control the island that they're on, or you have ships that control the sea space that they're on. You can also place new ones as the game goes on. So you might, and they'll always go on bits of island. So you might place new things. You're like, okay, we'll put that there. We'll make this a little bit bigger, but it means that someone else can come and take it from you and all that kind of stuff. So we'll get more gold as we go, and each of the gods is going to help us in a certain way. Zeus is good at building temples and religious stuff. So he is going to give us a priest, and a priest will allow all of our subsequent offerings to the gods to cost 1 cheaper for each priest we have.
Oh.
So if you auction 4 gold, oh, actually it goes up in weird numbers now. Look, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 10. Interesting.
I don't have that kind of money.
If I put 7 gold on Ares, for example, but I have 3 priests, it would actually only cost me 4 gold because the priests are making it cheaper. Because they're giving me a nice connection to the gods, you know?
You up.
You can also get your temples from Zeus, which makes it cheaper to get these creatures, which we'll get to in a minute. Ooh, they're in French.
So don't you mean ooh la la?
Ooh la la, they're in French, yeah. You've then got, as I said, you've got Athena. She's going to give you... Universities don't have an effect in the base game. We'll see if they have one in the new one. But she will give you philosophers. 4 of those gives you a metropolis, which is one of your win states. Ares will obviously give you soldiers and will allow you to move your troops around. It will also give you a fort, which makes your islands more defensible. Again, this is a new one, so we'll see what she does.
Who is she?
Fascinated by this one.
Who is
Let's
she?
have a little look. This is Hera.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
it's
Hera.
Hera. Okay.
She... Oh, you can build any type of building with her, which is fun, because obviously you need one of each to make a
Versatile.
metropolis.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
then...
wait.
Wait.
She can't be Athena then, right?
There's
No,
Athena.
it is yeah.
Why wouldn't it be Athena? It's got an owl.
Owl. Athena loves owls.
I think you're right, yeah.
So Hera, this is Zeus's wife.
Yes.
She recruits mercenary troops, so that's fun. I'm excited to see how that works. So I've not played with those yet.
Where's Hercules?
And last but not least, we've got Poseidon.
What did you say?
What's up?
I asked where Hercules.
There is a hero deck, so he's probably in there.
Okay.
We've got Hector and Croesus.
I don't care about
right now.
Hector.
Me too.
Shut up, Liv! Let me explain the game! For God's sake. Such a menace.
Sorry.
Right. Poseidon is going to give us a port. Works like a fort, but it makes your adjacent sea spaces more defensible instead. And then also we can use that to get new ships and move them around. So they all have their own uses. At any time, you can always go for Apollo instead. So you don't have to bet on anyone. You can just go for Apollo.
Why would I go for Apollo? What would you do?
Because Apollo gives you gold and also allows you to place cornucopia tokens. So it allows you. So if you're like, I don't have any money to vote for a god right now, so I can't do any of the special ones, I'll instead go for Apollo. And I'm not sure if it's the same in this way, but in the first one, it was whoever picked him first would get a cornucopia token as well as the gold that he gives you.
I'll
So-
pick Apollo first then.
Shut up.
Can't a girl say anything? Learning to play Cyclades.
Well, I'm stuck in the middle of the back.
So
Oh dear.
that's the basics of the game. We will see how they differ in this new version, which I'm excited about. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to set up our troops. So
Genuine question: is this like a second edition, or is it just an updated version?
this
of
is
the
this is called the Legendary Edition. It is on Kickstarter right now. There is a link to the Kickstarter in our description if you want to have a look. Full disclosure: we were sent this prototype to have a look. We've not been paid for this or anything. It's not sponsored. We've just been sent the product for free. It looks fun and cool. I'm excited for it. So we'll see how it plays out. But I'm going in like very, very slightly blind. So I know all the basic rules, but we'll see how they differ. I think it's going to be quite interesting. So we're going to start off with some placement. So we're going to choose our starting territories. So the game begins with 2 rounds of placement. The first round of placement, in turn order of the turn order track, which I will sort out now. So we have place them randomly. So we're going to randomly determine our order. So can everyone please give me their little column?
Here you are. I had it ready. See, I work with others.
Really? I can't wait to see that. I should be sipping
no.
the tea. Really.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh, you made it worse. Where's it gone? Just let me
It's fine.
get it.
It's fine. All right.
It's just like Frosthaven.
Is it?
No.
Right. Randomly assigning the first player, which is... Oh, okay.
Brilliant.
Well, mine landed over there, so let's say me in. And then me,
Rigged.
then Liv. Don't worry, going last can be good in this game, and you'll see why. So, me and you've got the first turn at the moment.
I'm going to get the chat up to talk to them.
Yes, you should.
Going
Say
talk
hello
them.
to everyone that we've got.
I want to talk to the chat. I don't want to talk to you guys.
Well, all right, that's fine.
I don't know what I've done.
Nah,
So in turn order, so we're going to start with you, Ian.
Hi.
In turn order, each player selects 2 unoccupied land areas on 2 different islands. So you can see that they're separated by these little white lines. So you could pick like that and that, for example. But you couldn't pick this and this because we're on the same island. Cause they're
Right.
connected.
What do the cornucopias do again?
Cornucopias give you money. These are building spots, so you can place new buildings there. It looks like this one gives you a little priest, which is fun.
That's fun. I like a priest.
Yeah. EA122 asks if Liv, Mean, and Wheels were Greek gods, what would they be gods of?
I think it'd be Ares because I'm always getting into a scrap, metaphorically.
So true.
I've got short, angry man energy.
Metaphorically, verbally, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
I
What
don't
do
know.
you
I
think?
like Artemis because
She's god of the lesbians.
God of lesbians.
Oh,
But also I like Aphrodite because she's just lonely and horny.
okay. Well,
So
can you be
You
that
said
one?
who you want to be, not who you want to date me.
Can you be that one and I'll be queen of the lesbians?
Yeah, I think you're
I'm
right. That's
Aphrodite then, sure.
Yeah. Wonderful. There we are.
Or Persephone.
So pick 2,
That one.
this one, and then another land space on a different island. Okay.
The opposite ends
On
of
each
the
of those
web.
areas, the player places a control token of their own colour. So these little discs.
Little discs.
If
Why
an area
is mine-
contains the priestess icon, which is the one you picked, they immediately draw a priestess card. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yay.
Damn, that's good.
Oh, your secrets.
What's the almost
What's your
secret?
secrets?
So you now have a priestess card, so it's going to make your bids cheaper, which is very, very good.
That's nice.
Then place a fleet on an empty sea area that is adjacent to the land area they just selected.
A fleet. So the last area you selected, then? They just selected? Is it right?
It says on each of these areas.
On each. I see.
So I'm assuming you put one next to each.
I see.
There's a little visual so I can look and see if they've got 2 boats down. No, I can't because I can't read that. That's
I
fine.
can't read.
Okay, right. So you're putting it here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put one here.
All right. Next up, we will have me doing the same thing. So I'm gonna hop down on
My licorice bits.
licorice whip.
That was a big cup of tea. I'm going to need to go pee at some point.
I'm gonna go here. Hello, Mian. Nice to see you.
Oh no.
And therefore I'll have.
Nice
Wow.
to see you. I know.
Rude. Therefore I'll have
No,
a ship
because You're
there.
gonna probably
Justified.
come in and kill
I mean,
all my people.
that's pretty nice, isn't it? I see why you're over there. I know what you're up to.
I just want it to be spread out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Likely story.
Yeah. So if one of my stuff gets targeted, I might have another one that's not.
Then I'm gonna go here, and therefore I will put a ship here.
Oh, why are you so obsessed with me?
I'm not. It's a different island. God. Right, Liv, you're up.
Can you place me on the active volcano, please?
Yeah, absolutely. It's got blue in it, so it seems to be a water volcano. So that's
Alright,
fun.
cool.
But it's a blue
Maybe
volcano, so it's good for
That's
you.
where Poseidon lives.
Yeah,
Probably,
maybe.
yeah. He always explodes out of the top.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'll also go across the way from me in that dry little desert area. Whoop! I missed it. Not that one. That one over there.
This one?
Yeah.
Completely the wrong way.
Rocky. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're then going to put a ship on a space next to each of those.
A ship, you say? Neither of these are ships. That's not a ship. There's a ship. Can you put one next to that one, please? And I will try.
Which sea area do you want?
That one,
there.
and then one in front of it.
This one?
Yeah.
All right. Next up, in the second round of placement, in the reverse order of the turn order, so you're going to go next, Liv. Each player selects a third unoccupied land area. They place a control token on it and place a fleet on an adjacent NPC space. And then each player takes 3 basic troops and distributes them as they wish over the 3 land areas they control. The control tokens for land areas with troops on them are then removed, and land areas that have no troops remain under the control of the player who placed the control token there until an opponent conquers them. So basically, if you don't have any troops there, it's still yours, and that's why we use these little tokens to show that it's still yours.
Callum Drummond, thank you so much. I will take the title of Goddess of Chaos. Absolutely.
I'm having a cream soda.
You are. You are indeed.
Thank you to Liv for getting it for me.
Suki.
The chat are deciding on which god they would be. By the way, Jortslover69 has asked the question and says they quite like Hecate.
Oh, you mean Hecate?
Hecate, sorry.
Hecate? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, the witchy god.
Very witchy.
Then,
Witchy indeed.
Arachne is...
Arachne for Well-Spoken Rambler.
Is that not a
Spider
spider
god?
god?
Spider
Yeah.
god.
Ooh!
Spider god.
And she features, of course, in Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark.
Yes, of course.
But she
the
needs
hit
to marry
musical.
Spider-Man.
The hit musical.
Really?
Yeah, true.
Oh,
Yeah, they were like-
I've been so wary of that stupid musical for so long.
They were like, yeah, we need a Greek goddess in this Spider-Man
Yeah,
musical.
she wants to marry
The one that
Spider-Man.
was murderous.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
so many people got
I mean,
injured trying to make
Yeah,
it.
I was going to say the musical itself was murderous, so yeah, no, yeah.
And then it was also had Bono in it. Whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Bono made
Sort
the
of.
you two did the music.
Sort of. Didn't they like not want to be part of it anymore? Something like that.
Oh yeah, because
Fair.
you got bad.
There's a
publicity.
great YouTube video about it.
Did you know there's a musical about Diana?
Yes, I've watched it.
You
Yes.
watched it? Oh,
It's on
Lord.
Netflix.
It's
It's
on
really bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
I gotta
Fully
get
recommend it.
I gotta get it.
Fully
It's
recommend
awful.
it. It's
I watched
awful.
that. Yeah. I mean, why? That's perfect. Sounds like a great night in, you know?
Have you placed your troops, Liv?
I have troops?
Yes. Okay, wasn't listening. Then. Right, so you got 3 troops to distribute amongst. Well, first you need to pick a third area.
I get a third area.
You get a third area. She's really not been listening. She's been thinking about Spider-Man musicals.
Yeah.
It wouldn't really.
I'm gonna go over here.
As we all
Okay,
know.
so put a ship next to it again.
Long Island, actually.
Oh my God, you're on Long Island.
Long Island.
That's where MJF is from.
That's where Spider-Man. No, he's not from there. Where am
he's
I
from
putting my
Queens,
guys?
is
He's
it?
from Queens, yeah.
You now can distribute 3 troops amongst your land areas as you see fit. If you don't put a troop somewhere, you still control it. You just can't defend it.
Oh, okay. Well, put one right at the edge here to guard from me.
Yeah, it's just terrifying.
Yeah, I'll put that here.
Yeah.
Can I have 2 guys over there, please?
Two
I
guys
don't
on the island.
understand whether I could
2
be
guys on the
intimidating or not.
island.
Okay. I will say, by the way, we are playing with the meeples right now. Obviously, once again, this is a prototype, so this is not necessarily what the final product will look like. What is in the water today? What's going on?
It's the tea.
It's the tea. Okay, it's one of those teas. However, they sent over like a sort of proof of concept of what the miniatures will look like. So we'll have like proper ships, kind of like we did in the original game.
Like lime and blackcurrant flavoured.
Delicious. They're like chewits.
Don't recommend you eat them though.
They're like chewits. And then we've also got some cool monsters over there. Liv.
Oh, I'm obsessed with this guy. I love him.
Little kraken.
He's all squidgy.
Can you show us the top camera?
No.
Look at those.
He's
Look at
all
that.
squidgy.
Squidgy boys.
Can you see them? This is Medusa, question mark.
She's
Yeah, it
doing
is.
something to the sky.
It's a
Yeah,
gorgon.
of course she is.
It's
She's
a gorgon.
A
Yeah.
gorgon.
A gorgon.
A gorgon.
Ooh,
Right,
eleganza,
you need to do your
gorganza.
troops.
I do need to do my
on
troops.
your third island.
I also need to, pick a third island. So I will plop my third island down. You know what? I'll go.
Where are you off to? What's the deal?
Can I?
What are your plans?
Third unoccupied land area. Doesn't say that it has to be on a different island now, so that's kind of interesting. So I could go next to myself, for example, which I think I will.
Wait, what?
I'll pop that there.
I thought you... Oh, you're putting another place that you
On the
occupied.
previous one, they had to be 2 different land masses. It doesn't say that for this one, so I'm guessing we can do one, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
And your
And then I place my troops down, and I will pop.
Your troops.
I'm gonna pop 1, actually 2 here,
Don't leave his spear alone.
and 1 here.
Oh, it is bendy. Though.
Liv, where we have our troops, we don't need our control tokens anymore because you can see that we control them from our troops. So I'm
Okay.
gonna pop those back to you,
Thank you, my little fish.
and then me and you do the same. So third landmass, pop a ship next to it, and then distribute your 3 troops.
Wheels, have you seen this guy's spear?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? Those are like the hero miniatures.
No,
So I.
feel it.
Oh yeah, no, it's wobbly. Yeah, it's like
Very wobbly.
You
Yeah,
know how it is.
Yeah, so true.
So on Kickstarter, there's like 2 levels you can back at. You can check out, the link is in the description below, feel free to have a look. You can back like a cheaper version, which is just meeples, or you can get like the full-blown, hey, loads of miniatures, it's a Kickstarter game, basically. So we are showing off a prototype version of the meeple one, but as we said, you can get them with fully, modelled warriors and ships and stuff like that,
Can
which is
I
pretty
give
cool.
a big shout out to Ty C full stop, who says monies and gave us a super chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the super chat,
Thank you
monies.
for monies.
Thank you for the monies,
Very
Tasty.
kind of you. Thank you.
EA122 says, what's Medusa's favourite cheese? Gorgonzola.
Probably right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's probably...
Yeah, no, yeah.
Alright, okay.
Oh.
Thanks, everyone.
Oh. Thank you, EA1.
Oh my god, I didn't even see it. It clarified. Note, this third land area may be on an island where the player is already present. So it spelled it out for me. So, okay, we've
Wow.
now done our setup, which means we can start the first turn of the game. So, on each turn, we are going to do 6 phases. The
See?
first phase is the cycle initialization, which basically means we set up.
Okay.
Then we do income, where we earn money. Then we do offerings, where we're going to auction off the god's support. We are going to do maintenance costs, where if we've got anything that requires upkeep and stuff like that, like for example, if you have a monster, you can pay to keep it around.
What use do the monsters have of coin? I don't understand.
Like
Everyone
it,
wants the
Liv.
I would
coin.
assume the mercenaries will also want some money as well.
Live, they like it.
Wow.
Then we'll do our actions, and then we'll end the cycle. Okay? So we're going to go through them. So first, there's heroes. If heroes were recruited in the previous cycle, fill in the empty spaces by redeeming the cards. So basically, these are the markets for monsters and heroes. We will refill them if there's space.
Gotta give me that kraken.
On the creature side, if there is one, discard the creature placed on the 2 GP slot face down. So if no one buys the one on the bottom of the track, they all get cheaper as they slide down. If no one buys the last one, it goes.
Sexy air lady.
That's a selkie, I guess. They're all in French, so I know Kraken. Kraken.
So true.
Albay.
I mean, this one is chimera instead of chimera.
Yeah.
Chimera.
So there you go.
Chimera.
And then you move the other creatures down to fill all the least expensive slots. Finally, you fill the remaining slots. So basically, everything gets cheaper, and then we put new ones down.
Hi,
Then.
Chloe.
Hmm?
I said hi, Chloe.
Oh, hi, Chloe. And then, in the order in which the
Love
gods
you.
grant their action changes at the beginning of each cycle. So basically, not only is this the gods that we have available. So these 3 are currently off limits. But there is also the turn order. So Zeus will go first, then Athena, then Apollo.
Okay, based on who we appeal to.
Yes.
I see.
So that's also an interesting thing that you have to bear in mind. For the first cycle, the gods are placed in a random order. It's set up. Thereafter, at the beginning of each cycle, you remove the first god from the auction board and slide all the others up 1 notch. Then you replace the god that was moved in the last position closest to Apollo. Be careful, depending on the number of players, there must always be the same number of gods on the face-down side. With less than 6 players, turn the god you moved to the bottom slot face down and turn the highest one on the face-down god's face up. So, basically. It's like it's a cycle, you know?
It'd be moving.
It'd be moving.
Okay.
It do be moving, though. It do be moving. So, we are now going to do income. So, each player is going to receive 1 gold piece for each prosperity token and icon present in the land and sea areas they control.
Oh, yeah, baby.
So, we'll start with Mian. Mian is going to
Give me
get
that money.
1.
Monet.
I've got this guy.
Oh, yeah, you control that. So, 2.
Yeah.
This doesn't have any. That doesn't have any. That doesn't have any. That doesn't have any. So, 2 gold. 2 gold for Mian. Ding! Ka-ching!
Oh my goodness.
Ka-ching.
I'm rich.
Liv, you're going to get 1,
2, 3.
2, 3 gold.
I thought it would be nice to be next to Apollo's big basket. I was
Goodness
right.
gracious.
I was correct.
I'm going to get 1, 2, 3 as well.
You did get a priest, though, man.
You did get a
You
priest.
did get a priest. So.
Yeah.
That's money forever, you know?
Yeah.
I rate it.
That
That's
priest
free real
is
estate.
there.
That priest is going to make returns. Don't worry about it. Then the GP, the gold pieces, are kept hidden behind our screens, so no one knows how much money we have unless they're counting. So you won't be able to be like, oh, you've only got 7 gold, so I'll bid at 7, and then you won't be able to do it with me, because unless you're counting every
Holding
single
my
thing.
money down here.
No counting
jeez.
cards.
Well,
Don't want you to know how much money
no,
I've
it's
got.
fine. It's fine.
Don't
Whatever you
want
want.
my money.
So next up, we're going to do offerings. So to earn the favour of the gods and the actions associated with them, we're going to sacrifice some of their gold. In the order indicated by the offering pawn on the auctions board in the turn order track, each player chooses a god and places their offering pawn on the numbered space corresponding to the offering the player wishes to make for that god. So you're going to pick a god. You're going to put down how much you want. So Liv, you'll have Mian, will have the first bid. So, for example, Mian, you might be like, I'm just going to put 0 on Zeus and see if anyone stops me. Because if anyone then makes a higher bid on that god, and it has to be higher, it can't be the same, it has to be higher, that player will then have to immediately move their pawn somewhere else. So we're basically going to do auction, then it'll be like, oh, I don't want you to have that, so I'll bid more, and then you'll get bounced around. You might place yourself in a place where you know someone else wants to go, so that they have to outbid you, which means you can move yourself again. It's really interesting.
Okay, so after I wait, so when I make my offering, am I going to be the last of the round to do that?
Yes, and the reason that's good is no one's going to come after you, right? And therefore, you get the full choice of what's on the board. Depending if you have the money to pay for it.
Yes.
So that's why it's good to bid last, basically. And then the earlier in the turn order you go, the more early you will also have to bid.
Cool.
All good?
How do we unlock the monsters and the heroes and such?
So you buy them with the gold that they have. You can only do it if you do someone who isn't Apollo. So you have to make a proper god offering, and then you can buy them based on the cost underneath them. And you will see that it's -1 coin per temple you have, which is the building that Zeus gives you.
Interesting.
As described earlier.
Gotcha.
But we will get to that in a sec, don't worry. So, a god will only grant their favour to 1 player. So only 1 person gets to get it. If you get outbid, you've got to move somewhere else. But if then you get outbid from somewhere else over there, you can try and move back. But you basically have to be moved off to be able to move again. So we're going to start with Mian. What bid would you like to make?
And we can only bid for Zeus, Athena, or Apollo, yes?
That's right. And I'll just remind you that Apollo, I think we've got a description of him properly.
You get cornucopias and also money.
The player who chooses Apollo will necessarily play last and has a much more limited choice of actions. This player can neither buy mythological creatures or use heroes in any way, as stated before. But playing Apollo is technically the same as skipping a turn to save money and being the first player to bid in the next round, because you're guaranteed to go last.
Guaranteed to go... The first
This is a work in progress rule set.
The first person to bid in the next round. So that wouldn't necessarily be great, would it? If that is the case.
I don't think that that's true, because you put yourself in the lowest number. But anyway, don't worry. Playing Apollo, and then the player who chooses Apollo, you gain 2 prosperity tokens, one placed on a land area under your control and the other on a sea area under your control, thus increasing the income of those zones by 1 gold each for the following cycles. And one zone can contain several prosperity tokens, and then you gain 2 gold pieces. So here's an interesting thing. It used to be that multiple people could pick Apollo, but only the first one would get the result. But it looks like only one person can now. So there you go. But they have added free bidding, so you're not necessarily forced out of the thing. So, Mian, you're up. What would you like?
Can I be a pain?
Yeah.
Can you run through what Zeus and...
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so Zeus, every god has their necessary actions at the top. So this is like the thing that you do when you get them. So if you pick Zeus, you'll build a temple and you'll get a priest. Okay? Then underneath you've got optionals. So for example, you can pay to get another priest. Or you could pay a gold to, I think it's like, discard one of the creatures and put something else there. So if you see a creature and you're like, ooh, I don't want somebody else to have that, I believe you can then get rid of it using Zeus's power.
Okay.
I will just check.
Because it says, look at the top card of the monster deck is what I'm getting from
Again,
that.
might have changed. Let's have a look.
Pay a coin to take it?
Once per cycle, secretly learn about the first creature in the creature deck for free. You may play 1 gold to play it. If you decide not to play it, put it back on the top of the creature deck face down.
Yeah.
So actually, you get a random creature, but it only costs 1 gold. So actually, that's huge.
Yeah, it is.
Much better than what it used to be. And then right at the bottom, you've got the actions that all gods, apart from Apollo, will give you. So, for example, you can pay for a creature, or you can pay gold to move your troops around, it looks like.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which is fun.
Then we have Athena. You build a university. And
Yeah, philosopher.
place a philosopher, get a philosopher.
I'm going to check that universities don't have a new power, because as I said, there's new rules.
Pay
It's very
4
exciting.
to get
Heading off to
another
uni.
philosopher.
Okay. I see. Also, by the way, if there is any no
effect on the
discrepancy
university.
in the rule book, this is a prototype, as we said.
No,
So,
this is not necessarily
change.
like final in any shape or form. None of the components, none of the rules, all that kind of stuff.
But
We're working.
it looks good for.
It looks good for a
prototype,
prototype. It looks great.
though. I'm gonna say.
Okay, so we've got all of the stuff. So, Mian, what would you like to offer?
Do I have to say how much I'm offering?
You do.
Okay.
So you're going to grab your little column and you're going to place it on a number above a god to show how much you're black, not purple.
Oh yeah.
To show
For
how
some reason,
much you're going
I
to bid.
also really thought you were purple. I was like, yes, that's correct.
Oh,
That is correct.
I will do. And if I get knocked off one,
You'll move immediately somewhere else.
okay, but will I have the opportunity to outbid someone?
Yes.
Okay.
So let's say that you were going last, or no, actually you're going first. So that makes sense. So let's say you bid 0 on Zeus.
Yeah.
Liv bids 0 on Athena, and then I come in later and I bid 1 on Zeus to try and outbid you.
Yeah.
You then immediately have to move somewhere else. So you could go down to Apollo for free, or you could try and outbid Athena instead, and then that will move Liv, and it's like a sort of like chain of events until we've all settled on one god. But remember, you get 1 for free anyway, so you might as well go on 1 because you've got a priest.
Oh, so you don't have to start on 0. Okay, gotcha.
There used to be the rule that you always pay at least 1, but I don't think that's the same anymore because you can do a minimum bid of 0.
Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, so Mian has placed a 1 on Zeus, but as we said, Mian's got a priest, so that is free.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wheels, what about you?
I'm gonna go. I've got an Apollo.
Apollo, you say?
Yeah, I'll get some money,
Okay.
and then you're up, Liv.
Yeah.
So you could have Athena for free, or if you want Zeus, you could try and pay for him. But it's going to cost you 2 minimum.
Yeah, I do want Zeus, so I will
Ooh.
pop that there.
Okay. So Liv's going to spend 2 on Zeus. You've now been gazumped, Mian. So you have to place yourself. You have to be on Athena because there's no other options.
Okay.
But you can do it for free, so all good.
So you can just put it on the 0, but I guess it doesn't make
Yeah,
a
it doesn't
difference.
make much
but
difference to you. Okay, we've all now done our bids. So now we are going to pay our offerings. So me and are paying 0, but you're paying 2, Liv. So that's going to go back in the bank.
Oh, brave Zeus! Please bless me with your lightning strike.
Zeus! And then we're going to go to maintenance costs. So this is a new thing. So players who control mythological creatures may keep them by discarding 1 priestess card for each creature they wish to keep. That's interesting. That's really interesting. During this payment, it is possible to move each creature to a valid adjacent zone, of the type indicated by its card, and which does not contain another creature. So, for example, I'm trying to remember what each creature does, but there's a Cyclops who you can place on an island, and it will stop ships from entering the sea spaces around it because he throws boulders at them.
Cool.
That usually will only last for one round, but you can get rid of one of your priestesses, which is actually quite a big cost because it's making everything more expensive to keep him around. And then you could also, if he was here, you could maybe move him here instead if you control it. So that's fun.
Pretty interesting.
Next up, we're going to get to action. So it's now time to activate the gods in the order determined at the beginning of the cycle. The player who has won the offerings on the first god, farthest from Apollo, will perform the actions specific to this god first.
Me.
They must perform the mandatory free actions of that god. Then, in any order they choose, they may perform its optional paid actions of this god, paying the associated costs. It is possible to alternate actions. So, we're going to start with Zeus. So you are going to build a temple. You're going to place it on any building slot on a landmass that you control.
I'm going to pop it over here. Building slot? Is this fine?
Yeah, that's where the little pantheon.
This little thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. This remote island with a temple on it. Yeah.
Excellent. It's pretty sick, to be fair.
Yeah.
And then you get a priest.
I do indeed get a priest. Do I just take the card?
You take a card, yeah, that just goes in front of you. So priests are always visible for everyone, so everyone knows how many priests you've got.
She's there.
Cool. And it also says on the card here, -1 gold per priest, and then also get rid of priest and
Keep
monster,
creature.
and monster do move. Oh.
Monster do move.
Monster do move.
Then you can do any of the sort of optional actions below. So
Yes.
you've definitely got a coin left. Remember that.
I do.
So you could pay
I am.
to do the creature on the top of the deck.
Creature.
Okay.
It's creature time. Well, actually, I get to look at it first, then I can pay, right?
So so once per cycle, secretly learn about this. So you have to pay 1 to do it,
What? Do I?
but it's whether or not you want to play it.
But it says look at it, and then it says then pay.
Oh,
right?
sorry, no, my bad. Sorry,
Cool,
I
cool,
completely
cool.
misread
I
that.
was
My
like,
bad. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look at it for free.
Oh.
You may pay 1 GB to play it.
Sure. Now here's the thing, Wheels.
Oh, it's in French. Yeah, okay.
It is in French, and I do not read French. So
Creature descriptions.
Okay, there we go.
So.
This kind of ruins the mystique a little bit, but
Well, I could just hand it over to you.
I can see. Not on there. Are there any others? Okay. Oh.
Miniature creatures.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there
It is. Maybe do a little zoom, or maybe. Thank you.
I don't know where to zoom to though,
I
because I'll give it
know.
away.
Sorry,
I think it's Cerberus.
You think it's Cerberus? Oh, no, don't say that. That's not in.
Uh,
Ignore that.
No, I think it's.
Please ignore that, and also, sorry, this is for your guys'. Ignore that as well.
Okay.
Those are maybe not in.
I see.
Medusa.
Okay, this looks good. I don't know exactly what it does, but it looks good. Yes, I do. I have to reveal.
Yes, you pay 1 and then you reveal it.
Here's some coin.
Okay.
Thank you. It is the Minotaur.
Minotaur!
Minotaur.
Okay, so place that miniature on a land area that you control.
Cool. We got one. We got a miniature for it.
He's there, right in front
It's
of
that
you.
circle, look.
Look at him. Look at him.
Oh yeah. I was looking for a miniature, not a little sandy guy.
Yeah, because we got the
Yes.
cheaper
Where
version.
should I put him? So can you read out what he does, just to remind
So
me?
he is a unit with a battle strength of 2.
He is a unit.
And it does not retreat in battle. In case of defeat in a battle round involving the Minotaur, the player who owns the Minotaur decides whether or not to destroy it. If the Minotaur is their last unit, it must be destroyed. So basically,
It's a big
if you
silver.
get attacked on an island you control that has a Minotaur on it, you effectively have 2 more troops.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna put him with the rest of my army. The rest of my big army over there.
Alright.
Although I do have a temple here. Is there any way you can steal my temple and stuff?
Yeah, if someone takes the landmass, then it's their temple.
Okay, I'm gonna put him on the down.
Immediately, like, no, that's not gonna happen.
That's
Actually, that's not gonna
annoying.
happen. Alright, first creature, pretty exciting.
Rar.
Is there anything else that you'd like to do on your turn? I'm assuming you're out of gold now, but
You don't know that, but I'm choosing to stop.
I mean, process of deduction.
You
We
don't know
assume
what the
she's
heck.
out of gold.
We
yeah.
assume she's out of gold.
But you can't. You don't know.
very well.
Done.
You will then. So let's get the official ruling here. I'm pretty sure that you place it on the lowest number, which means that you'll have to bid first because you went first. You will then. Where did the thing go? It's the creature
Where has it
actions.
gone?
There it is. When you've completed all these actions, you place your offering pawn on the last available turn order track slot on the auction board.
So 3.
Oh no!
It's fine. fine. It just
Oh.
was really unfortunate. is all.
Interesting. So it is reversed now.
Eh.
I don't think it used to be that way. No, that's what we said before. Yeah, sorry, ignore me. Jesus Christ. It's so weird trying to be like, oh, is that new? It's like, no, that's
No.
old. No, is that new? Okay, next up, we're going to move down to Athena with Mian. So, Mian,
Yo,
you have 3 mandatory actions. You must build a
me.
university.
Athena. Yeah.
It's you,
I'm
girl.
gonna get some old men.
You're going to
Seed
get
of
one old
knowledge.
man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
they multiply, don't they?
So put it on any of your building slots, on any of the land masses you control. Remember, you got that one as well, but you got no one defending it.
Leave it as it go away.
No.
She wants that, then.
Leave
This
my
is
old
little
men
area.
alone.
My little area.
Okay. Then you're going to recruit a philosopher. So you take one, put it in front of your screen.
What does he
What
do?
does he do?
As I said before, if you
Oh,
have 4 of
sorry.
them, they form into a metropolis. So they're very good. Those are public information, so they'll be visible to everyone. Your
It
cards.
sounds painful for the philosophers.
As soon as you recruit your 4th one, you discard all 4 and build a metropolis. So
There
they're
you go.
an alternate way of getting your win conditions. So they're very good. And then next up, Mian, you can do any of your optional actions. So you could, if you wanted to, pay 4 to hire a new philosopher.
I don't have money.
You could then pay money to recruit any of these creatures, which I'll get to in a minute. Or you can do heroic moves, which move heroes around, but you don't have a hero right now.
I need a hero. What does the Sylphie do?
Okay, let's have a look at these creatures,
What does
shall we?
this sexy hair lady do?
The Sylph swap fleets from 2 sea areas, regardless of which players control them. The 2 areas may be anywhere on the board. They do not have to be adjacent to each other. Both sea areas must contain fleets. So, for example, you could do this, which is pretty wacky.
That is
My
pretty
guy.
wacky.
Then we've also, next up, we've got the Harpy. Destroy a troop in a land area. It's going to be a basic troop or a mercenary troop. The Harpy cannot destroy a hero.
This the truce on Troupé.
We've got the Kraken. You put it on a sea area. You destroy all fleets in that area. If there are fleets in the sea area in which the Kraken is placed or is moved to, they are destroyed. And at the end of its movement in the maintenance cost phase, the Kraken denies access to all fleets, including yours, in the sea area in which it is placed.
Sorry,
until it
man. I
moves
can't
there.
let you through. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about
Basically, you make an uninhabitable sea space that destroys
Yeah.
everything when it pops up.
Pretty
Pretty good.
God, the Kraken scares me.
Then the Chimera.
It's scary.
Play a creature card from the creature discard pile for free. Then discard the Chimera. When the Chimera arrives in the discard pile, whether it was played or discarded during the cycle initialization because no one bought it, you must shuffle the creature deck and the discard pile together again.
Okay. Do I want the Sylph?
I'm so sorry, but just looking at the Chimera, your eyes immediately drawn to the lion, but you look at that stupid goat. Look at him! His eyes are huge.
Pass.
Passing turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you see him? You can't.
Unlucky!
Oh, it's a weird little guy. I love him.
Right, then we go to
So
me.
Apollo do
I'm
it.
effectively skipping my turn, but I'm placing monies, which is really good. So I'm going to pop a monies
Mine.
A cornucopia.
here and here. So now I'm earning 2 more gold next turn. I will then also just pick up 2 gold. So he is good. You don't get to do actions, but he does give you money.
Honestly, that's not really skipping a turn. That's pretty good.
It's basically like investing rather than spending.
Okay.
Playing the long game.
That's the end of the round. Question mark.
Indeed.
Okay.
So as we each run around, we will do end of cycle. So that means once all players have played and placed their offering pawn back on the turn order track, the cycle is over. Oh,
Yes.
we haven't done that yet. So
Put them on the track,
but
folks.
put me in on 2 and then me on 1. Game ends if one or more players controls 3 or more metropoli. If a player has been eliminated during the cycle, otherwise a new cycle begins.
Eliminated. My gosh.
The winner is the player who
Violence.
controls the most metropolises. Metropolises.
What?
In the event of a tie, the player with the most GP left behind their screen wins. In the event of a further tie, victory is shared. So, if anyone hits 3 metropolises, the game ends, and then that player wins. If one of us is completely wiped off the board, the game also wins, and whoever has the most wins. The game also ends, and whoever
Yeah,
has
no,
the
I
most
got you,
wins.
don't worry.
Yeah. Okay, everyone get it so far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
so we're going to go back to the top of the turn order.
Woo!
we are going to initiate the cycle.
Initiate the cycle.
If heroes were recruited in the previous cycle, fill in the empty spaces by revealing new cards from the hero deck.
No.
They were not. We do have creatures though. Minotaur.
Yes. Can you also tell me what Hector and Croesus does? Can you tell me what they do?
Sure, yeah. Hector.
You're right, Hector. What are you up to?
Hector.
I said I didn't want him, but maybe I do.
I've never played with heroes, so this is really fun. So, Hector, military power. When basic troops or mercenaries invade his area, he destroys one of them of his choosing before the battle. Sacrificial power. We'll see how this works. Turn 2 of your priestesses into one philosopher. You can do this several times.
Oh my goodness.
That's all right.
Fun.
Not bad. And then
So basically, it sounds like you attach him to a troop. And then
Great
you...
Croesus?
Cletus. Croesus.
Croesus?
Military power. Pay 1 GP to re-roll your battle die as many times as you want. Each roll costs 1 GP. Sacrificial power. Spend 15 GP to build a metropolis. Jesus.
Oh, that's a lot of
Wowzers.
That's a lot of coin.
That's why he's got so much money. Because
Yeah.
he's like, yo, I'm rich.
Wowzers trousers.
Hello.
That's pretty good.
Ah, look at me, I'm rich. That's what you're saying.
Okay.
Cool.
Shall we move the gods around, right? Is that
Let's
what
just
we're
do
doing?
it. So, we are going to go to the gods. We've done the creatures bit. So, you didn't
Wait,
actually...
did we...
Oh, no, we actually have to discard that selfie. So,
Bye,
he's
selfie.
going to go in the discard pile, and then everything's going to move down. We get a new creature, which is...
Oh,
Who's it gonna be?
it's a giant.
Giant!
Jean.
The giant says, steal all mercenary troops from one land area and place them on one or more land areas you control. So, not useful just yet, but they will be because we're going to get soon.
Yes, yeah.
We're going to move the gods.
He is doing that.
So, these are going to slide.
Farewell, gods.
And that gets put at the bottom.
I see.
Ares is now available.
Oh, sugars.
You were so close.
The brother and sister. The brother and sister are
I
out.
was like, it's happening. The bro and the sis.
Angel Beat says Chimera. I barely know her.
My goodness. Now, here's my guess for what Ares does. You build a yellow thing,
A
Yeah.
fort.
a fort, and then you get a
guy.
troop,
You do.
and you can pay
To get
2
more guy.
for one guy, 3 for another guy, 4 for another guy on top of that.
Yeah. So you can recruit up to 4 troops, but
Yeah.
they get more expensive each one. The first one's free. Second one costs 2. Third one costs 3. Fourth one costs 4.
And then the next image is very confusing.
War is eternal.
So
you can
true.
pay money to move troops, is what that says.
Mm.
So, for example, I believe this is how it works in the last game. Again, it could be different. I could pay 1 gold to do this, and then a second gold to do this. And then you can also use your ships as bridges. So, for example, well, I know I can just do that, but because there is ships connecting the sea spaces here, I could pay 1 to do that.
Okay, yeah, cool.
If I then have, like, say I have a dude here and purple ships like this, I can move from here to here on the, like, trail of
fun.
ships.
Yeah, very cool.
Okay?
And then at the bottom it says, mystery coin equals monster.
Buy monsters.
Yeah, buy a monster.
Why is it mystery coin?
Because
oh,
it
okay.
depends on the cost on the space.
I see.
Yeah.
I thought it was something.
Wait,
Mysterious.
so Liv's Minotaur,
Yes.
does it just hang around now?
There is an upkeep phase. Remember? Have we done that yet?
When does that happen?
Soon.
After the offerings have been paid.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Because you could get yourself a priest to try and keep it around, but obviously Zeus is not available right now, so...
I do have a priest.
So,
Okay.
let's make our bids.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
cool.
after we've earned our gold.
Okay.
So,
I was like, how am I going to make a bid?
I'm going to earn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty good, if I do say so myself.
I'll take 2, please.
2
2
gold for
gold.
me, Han.
To add into my indefinite amount.
Who could say?
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Liv, how much are you earning?
3, I believe.
3.
3.
And it's Will's first for the
It
bidding.
is me first.
Yes.
I'm going to... Let's have a look-see here.
So it's Athena, Ares, or Apollo.
I'm going to bid 1 for Athena.
Okay.
All right. She can go 1 on Athena. All right. All right.
Alright.
All right.
Mian.
Yes. I will bid. I will bid 1 for Aries.
One for Aries. Technically costs 0.
Yeah. Yeah, do you want to put it on the... No. No,
No,
ignore me.
That's for the benefit of everyone else.
Yes, indeed. How... Okay.
So you can either try and outbid us, or you can go for Apollo.
I can indeed, I knew, yeah. Okay, so... I could just kind of keep building up my area, I guess.
Could.
I could just keep building up my area.
It's good to have money.
It is good to have money. So it's good to have money. Wouldn't know anything about it, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna... Ooh. Is there anything for like occupying brand new lands? Is that a thing? Ooh.
As in, like, moving your troops into the lands and making them yours?
Yeah.
That is what Aries is all about.
Yeah,
That's what Aries is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although, here's a fun thing. It looks like... Oh, no, because that's heroes. That's why I keep getting confused by it, yeah. So, heroes can be moved by most people, but Aries is the only one who moves your armies.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's... Apologies for all the questions. So... I could, if I got Aries, I could pay money.
So you get a troop for free. So let's pretend this is blue, this is your troop. You could put your troop there, and then you could pay 1 to move it into this new territory, and gain more territory, and therefore gain more gold.
Cool. Good to know.
That is a pretty good action.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's what I was hoping for. Yeah, I'll go ahead and... apologies again, Mian. I'm very sorry. But yes.
So meaning you have to make a new bid, but it can't be on Aries, it has to be on someone new.
Oh.
Okay.
Because otherwise you just have 2 people constantly outbidding each other.
I will
What
bid...
happens if you don't have the money to...
It's always free to go to Apollo.
But you said you can't go to Apollo.
But there's only 3 gods, so if Apollo isn't free, that means one of the other one is, and therefore you can bid 0 on it.
I will bid, 2 on Athena then.
Damn, son! Where'd you find this? Ooh!
Ooh?
I think I'll bid 3 on Aries then.
Ooh?
Liv?
Who?
Our first bidding war!
Oh.
So, Athena or Apollo?
Yeah, guess so. Ew. 3 on Athena. Thanks.
Mian?
Thanks. Who's gonna win the bidding war?
There it is. Okay, we're now going to pay our offerings. So I'm going to pay... Was it 3?
Yep.
Paying 3.
I paid 2, but I have a priest.
And yours is free, Mian. You're about to make a lot of money. Okay, so... Liv, you're first. So you take mandatory actions. Build a university and hire an old man.
I didn't want this. In my temple area, please. Oh, no, wait. I can't just...
You need a little building space, so you have to put it somewhere where it has a
So
building
how do you make
space.
a metropolis?
They can be
anywhere.
they can be anywhere.
Oh.
They'll just then slot together into one.
I see. I'll put it on my active volcano then, I suppose.
Yeah, they can hang out there.
University
Sick
and
place for a
active
university.
volcano. Yeah, love learning about
You should
There's
see the
your old
SU.
man.
It's smouldering.
And then you can pay 4 for another old man,
For
or
an
you can
old
buy a
man.
monster, or you can pay
To move a hero, but you don't
a
have any
hero,
heroes
but
right
you
now.
don't have
Yeah. Heroes, I think, come from Hera.
Makes sense.
I can't say words today.
Heroes from Hera. I don't think there's anything
Do
else
you
I
like
can
another
really
older
do.
man?
I'm afraid I cannot afford an old
Oh,
man.
sorry, yeah, we do have to do the upkeep phase. Thank you
Where?
to Sheezy Bites.
Yeah, your Minotaur.
You have to do your maintenance costs. So if you control a mythological creature, you may keep them by discarding 1 priestess for each creature you wish to keep.
Would you like to keep your Minotaur?
Or can I pay? Can I pay to do that or not?
No, it has to be a priestess.
So
Okay.
they only eat.
Nom nom
Priestess.
nom. That's strange. I'll get rid of him.
Okay,
Bye,
He's gone.
Minotaur.
so that goes in the discard pile.
Doesn't he just move around by himself? I thought that's what we said, but yeah.
You move him by doing the priestess thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Great.
So
Okay.
they're expensive to keep around, but they're very powerful.
That's me. Yeah.
What
Well done.
yours?
Where do I go now? Do I go at the top
So
or on
you
3?
put yourself on 3.
3.
Is that what we said earlier?
No.
Yes, because I was on Zeus before, so and I did go to 3. So yeah.
Yes. Then Apollo, you would, because I'm
Last available turn order slot, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is 3.
Wheels.
We all know what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So, next up, I am going to make a fort. I'm going to place that fort here.
In your brain.
Huh?
In your brain.
In my brain?
Yeah.
Like a thought.
Oh, thought. Got it right, sorry. Sorry, that confused the hell out of me. I'm going to place my free troop here. Then I'm going to pay 2
Oh my goodness.
to put another troop down.
Oh no.
Then I'm going to pay to move my troops. I'll just get the exact rulings on that, just in case it's different. So moving troops. For 1 GP, you may perform a land move. You can do this multiple times as long as you pay 1 for each. So land moves.
Per troop, I imagine.
Land is accessible if it's on the same island and adjacent to the starting area, or if it's on another island and connected to the starting area by a chain of fleets. So, like I said earlier, like if there was blue here and blue here, then Liv could move between these 2 islands. And then you just move stuff, I think. You can move as many as you want for 1 gold, as long as they're going from one space to another. That's how it usually works. So I'll pay 1.
Alex, me and there is a... Oh,
Move
it's
3.
gone. I was like, there's a joke about about Loki that I ruined it. In the chat. Callum Drummond, I'm sorry, it's gone.
You ruined it.
I ruined it,
Do you
I
want me to
think.
find it?
It's gone now. But look, if you reconsider Callum Drummond, please pop it in the chat
Did you
again.
accidentally delete it?
I didn't do anything.
No, it's gone.
I didn't do anything.
Okay. So...
It's too spicy for the chat.
No.
So I've paid 1 to move this fleet here. I'm going to
Okay.
pay another 1 to move
Gold are you on there?
to here. Well, I've got a lot because I did Apollo last turn. That's going to be you next turn, mate. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. So I've controlled these 2 areas now, which is fun. It's good.
So did you pay 1 gold and move 2 of your troops?
So each movement costs a gold. So I started... I'll show you how it does. So I started with 4 over here. I paid 1 to move 3. And then I paid 1 to move 2.
Okay. Cool. There it is again. Again, it's there in the chat. There it is. There you go, Mean.
I'll repeat my earlier joke because I want to know what the DB crew thinks about it. Did you hear that Loki's brother got in a fight? He got hit in the face so hard he developed a lisp. He was very Thor.
Why are we doing... I specifically was like, okay, Mian loves Loki.
I do love him.
She low-key loves... The high-key loves Loki. Right, so...
Oh, you're fine, Callum Drummond. Thank you for the joke. We appreciate it.
I have paid for my stuff. Do I want to buy a creature?
Do you?
I don't think so.
Okay, do you want a harpy?
Yeah,
2 gold to kill a troop is pretty good, but I think I'm going to hold on to my cash. So, if you please place my thing on 2, and then we'll do Mian's effects.
I don't super see the benefit of the monsters, because they go immediately. So
Well, most of them are instant powers. Some of them, they do a thing when they turn up, and then you can pay to try and keep that effect. So, for example, your Minotaur would have been more useful if you were about to be invaded.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I see.
So you get 1 on a land that you control and 1 on a sea you control.
Sea?
Mhm.
What do you mean?
A sea
Floating
space.
around?
Yeah, you can look. You can have them in the sea.
Okay. In the sea. In the sea.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. You could put one there as well if you wanted.
Float about.
That's your most well-defended space right now. There you go.
And then I get 2 gold.
You
2
do.
gold, please.
It's
Let's
very
go.
profitable to go to Apollo.
Oh!
Oh my god! Everyone calm down!
It was the same noise.
I dropped my
Oh my god! Everyone! Chill out!
Carry on.
Chill out! Oh, well, you would know. Right.
My bra's gonna fly out of me.
Boy, yo, yo,
How
yo.
to get through the shit? We don't know.
Like a
End of
3D
cycle! Harpy gets discarded.
Bye, Harpy.
Nobody wanted Harpy. Sorry, Harpy.
Bye.
We get a new creature, which
Right.
is... Ooh, the Fates.
Oh, yes,
Or
speed.
Les.
Yes, what do they do?
Then Zeus...
No, not Zeus. Athena comes.
Sorry,
down.
yeah, other way around. Athena's going to go to the
Bye, Athena.
bottom. And
Get
Hera
Hera.
is here, which means it's hero time, which is fun.
It's hero time.
I'm glad that she was low down so that we could get to her eventually, once we picked up the basic rules. So the Fates,
Give
new creature.
Me those fates. Give me the
I think this is a better late game card if it's the same as in the previous one.
Yeah, but they're cool.
You receive 1 GP for each prosperity token and icon present in the land and sea areas you control at the time you use the card.
That's pretty good.
Oh, the Grai.
The Greece.
I don't know how to say that, but that is it's
The
the
grey.
actual Greek word for fates. So basically, you get another income phase, which is great. So it's currently quite expensive,
Yeah,
so
I
it's
was
not
gonna say,
necessarily that good. But as it
not
moves
great
down,
idea.
it's going to get better and better because you'll start making profit.
Yes, but who's going to jump
But
in
who's
first?
going to jump in first? That's the question, Liv. That's why it's such a great card.
Brownie
The
time.
politicking.
Okay, is that all the stuff?
Yes, which means we're going to go to the top of the round.
Okay, it's a me. Yeah, hey, yo.
So,
Do we get coin?
initially at the cycle, we'll do our income. I'm going to earn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh my goodness. I will
5,
get
6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah?
I declare.
Yes.
Four?
Yeah, because I'll get 2 originally.
Let them walk. I will
Under
take
the
my
table.
3, please.
It goes.
3 for Liv.
I will take my 3. Thank you. Nom, 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 nom.
Alright, let's make our offerings.
What?
What are you doing down there?
Me?
Yeah.
I
So
was
Aries is still out.
thought
We have a
more
new
brownie on myself.
we have a new
What's
person.
this?
So,
Hera.
Hera, I've literally never played with her before. She's new to me. I don't know if she was in
think
the
you can-
old as an expansion.
You
So,
can build.
you can choose a
Area,
basic
but-
building that you do not already own and place it on an empty construction site in one of the land areas you control. If no construction site is available, you may choose to forego this construction or remove one of your basic buildings and build this building in its place. I believe you can do that with any of the buildings. Like if you don't have a space, you can swap it. As soon as you have a port, fortress, temple, and university, you build a metropolis. Then you can recruit a mercenary troop. Take a mercenary miniature from the general reserve and place it on one of the land areas you control. Mercenaries are considered to be troops of your colour. They move and fight alone or with your other basic troops, thanks to Ares or your heroes. If you control a land area solely with mercenary troops, you place a control token of your colour in that area so that we know it's yours. So we have grey player tokens, which are by you, Liv.
Yeah.
Those are the mercenaries.
Yeah.
So basically you'll get a mercenary troop, you can then buy more mercenary troops, and if you pay 4, you can recruit a hero, which is Hector or Croesus. It's pretty exciting.
a long
Hector or Croesus. Do you need to do stuff to keep them? Or is it just the monsters?
So, heroes. When you recruit a hero, you place their miniature on a land area you control and keep the card in front of you. Each hero is a unit with a battle strength of 1, and it has 2 additional abilities. A military power, which is active only during each battle in which he participates, and a sacrificial power, this more powerful power that makes it easier to build metropolises. If the condition is met, you can at any time during your god's actions sacrifice the hero, removing them from the game and apply the effect. So, for example, Croesus was pay 15.
Ugh.
And then for Hector, it was turn 2 of your priestesses into 1 philosopher. And you can do it several times, but then he'll be removed from the game at the end.
I will. I'm going to.
Oh damn! Sorry, just to double check. My Long Island actually has 3 temples on it, right? Because that's connected, isn't it?
It's got 3 spaces, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
sorry,
4.
three
1, 2, 3, 4, because you've already got a university there as well.
Oh, is that? I thought that was a separate island. Okay.
That is a separate land, right?
Yeah. That's
This is
separate.
all one island. They're just different spaces.
Okay.
See how they're separated by a white line?
Yeah.
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 So they're one land mass, but they're different spaces.
Okay.
Also, you don't have to have, remember, you don't have to have the buildings on the same land mass to build a metropolis. You could have one here, one here, one here, one here. They would still make a metropolis.
Oh, there she goes. Ooh.
Ooh, where's
not
she going?
again.
Where's she going? 2 on Hera. Interesting. Yeah, Hera does look pretty good, doesn't she? I would like a hero, so I am going to immediately outbid you.
Hero. I'm holding out for a hero.
I'll pay 3
till
for Hera.
the end of the night.
Liv, you're up.
Okay, cool. I mean, I was gonna apologize. I was gonna go here. Ooh.
That means you can go back on Hera.
That happens to me all the time.
I know. I'm sorry. That was what
You
I was
keep having the
intending to
middle
do.
one, that's why.
It was my plan. My ingenious little plot.
I have to go on a different one.
You have to go on a different one, yeah.
Either Hera or Apollo. Hera or Apollo.
I'm just going to surreptitiously count how much money I've got in my hand.
Oh yeah, you're still holding all your coins.
Alex, me and it's okay. No one's looking. It's okay.
She's feeling so suspicious right
So
now.
sneaky. So sneaky.
God. EA122 and Callum Drummond have been workshopping a joke in the chat.
That's so fun.
This
I love
joke comes to you
that.
from me and EA122. What does a Minotaur do to kill time? He plays Chronos Trigger.
That's terrible.
What does it mean?
God.
What does it
There's
mean?
a game called Chrono
Chrono
Trigger,
Trigger,
and there's
yeah.
also a Greek titan called Kronos.
That's good then.
Who's the time person.
I didn't get it, but now that I get it, that's good.
I'm bidding 5 for Hera.
Oof! That's a lot of money.
It is.
Liv, you can go on Apollo for a turn, I reckon.
Where are you going? Do you want to try and outbid me?
Can you afford 7?
What,
That's
6?
none of your business.
Oh, you got a priest.
None of your business.
Get away.
Get away.
Alright.
Yeah.
Pay your offerings.
Okay, I'm paying 4 technically because of my priest.
Paying 3.
Oh, my money.
Ah!
What is happening?
Don't look at me. Me.
No one's got any upkeep things because there's no creatures on the board, and there's no heroes. So we will go to actions. So
You need to put don't you need to put your things in the place? So wheels, you go on 3.
Wheels needs to do his thing first.
Yeah, first that's how we keep track of who's done their turn. So I do my action, then we place the thing. So I'm gonna get a fort. I will place that fort over here.
It's the fort that counts.
It is the fort that counts, and this one is counting 2 because there's 2 of them. I will then place a troop. I'm gonna place that troop here. Then I'll do this pretty much the same thing I did last time. So I'll pay 2 for another troop, popping that here, and pay 1 to move both of them here.
I don't like where this is going.
I'm just spreading out. Don't worry about it.
Man spreading.
You know what? You know what? I'll pay 3 just to reinforce this a bit because I am right next to Mian, so could be a little bit
massive
scary.
threat. My one guy.
There's a fort there though, so
Yeah.
I'll put it there instead. All right, I'm passing my turn, so please place my thing on 3. Oof.
Wheels, can I ask you a favour? Could
Yeah,
you
buddy.
turn the could you make this place warmer?
Warmer.
Slightly.
It's on
warmer?
24.
Okay.
Isn't it chilly to you?
Yeah, I don't think this aircon's very good.
No. Maybe we could turn down the fan.
We could just turn it off. That would make it warmer. That'll definitely make it warmer.
What does a temple do?
A temple makes all of the creatures you buy cheaper.
Creatures.
What? I didn't know they had effects. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
the only one that doesn't is the university.
I will buy a...
Again, I have said all this.
No, I know.
What does the fort do?
The fort acts as a troop when you're defending.
Okay.
Same with all sea spaces next to a port you
I'm gonna
control.
get a fort because I don't like
Not like
what's happening here.
Then you get a mercenary soldier from
Yes.
the grey bag
Merc.
to place on any of your lands. You can pay for further ones, or you can buy a hero.
Actually, yeah,
What's
any
the-
of my lands. Okay, I will.
What's the
pop
other
it.
building do?
Which one?
The other one that we haven't mentioned.
The university.
No, university doesn't do anything. I know that
University does nothing.
Yes.
Fort and port give you +1 to your
one.
army
Fort and
strength.
fort.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the port obviously does it in the sea rather than the land.
Yeah, okay.
And then the temples make your creatures cheaper.
Sure. So if you were to put sorry.
If you had a fort here and I invaded, it would count as if you had 2 troops rather than 1.
But if there was a port here, then the sea would be protected.
It
is
would
what
count
I'm
as if
saying.
you had
Okay,
2
right.
ships rather than 1 or whatever.
I'm going to pay 4 to get creases.
Croesus is out!
Bender. Does this go down, or do I just put another guy out?
I believe we only do that when we're recycling. So, you place their miniature on a land area you control. So if you look in that little baggie there
There's
next
a
to
guy.
the things, there should be a little version of
Yeah.
Croesus.
Man, a
There
little
he is.
man.
There he is.
A little man.
Oh!
Ian, why are you so clandestine?
You are being clandestine.
Between me.
Yeah, but I can't. I'm not looking at your stuff.
Yeah.
That's
Making
my
this hard for
guy.
yourself.
Okay, so you pop your thing.
Pop your thing over there. Now it's too warm.
Oh, live.
It is. I would like cornucopias, please.
2 cornucopes
Yes, please.
and 2 gold.
Yes, I will take
Pretty
all that.
profitable.
Oops.
Oh, no. Pretty
All my money. And then I can put these in places that I control.
Yeah. So one on a land space you control, one on a sea space you control.
Okay. If there's already a cornucopia on there.
Doesn't matter. You can stack them,
Lovely.
as I have done here.
That's nice, isn't it? All right, put one over here. No, over on my volcano.
Yeah.
Very prosperous.
Undefended volcano.
Prosperous
delicious.
volcano. Do not look at my
Very
volcano.
delicious undefended volcano over there.
Do
Don't you
not
think,
look at my volcano.
Don't you think, Ian?
Yeah, but it's full of delicious mineral water.
Yeah. Poseidon's coming up next. So. Pretty exciting, isn't it?
Over there, please.
Where?
Where my guys are.
The
Sea
blue
space.
guys.
You don't
Yeah.
want a land space, now it has to be a sea space.
Has to be sea?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, the sea by my volcano. Thank you.
Wow, that is a very tasty volcano.
Leave my volcano alone. Leave it alone.
I'll
Okay.
think about it. I'll think about it.
Leave it alone.
That's the end of the thing.
Yes, it is. So we all know the gist by now. Let's recycle. So Kraken's getting discarded. Sorry, Kraken, no one
Always
wanted you.
recycle.
Like
No, the Kraken! Forgot about
New
Kraken.
creature is on the board. New hero as well.
Wow.
Pegasus.
Ooh, Helen of Troy?
And we got Helen and Hector are on the board. Wild. Helen has the military power of when she fights, the result of her battle die is always 2. It's either a 0, 1, 2, or 3 on the dice. Sacrificial power, if you have 2 basic buildings of one type and 2 basic buildings of another type, build a metropolis. So that allows you to build it with 2 doubles rather
fair.
than 1 of each. That's pretty good.
That's fine.
And then the Pegasus, who I believe allows you to move through the air, which is fun. Move all or part of your basic troops and or mercenaries and heroes from one land area to another land area for free.
Nice.
The starting and ending areas can be anywhere on the board. They do not have to be adjacent or accessible to each other. So it's basically a free movement anywhere. It's a teleport, basically. It's very good.
Teleport.
I'm revealing Poseidon.
Poseidon.
There he is. Hello.
Ah, you get a port.
Port and a ship. Same as Ares, but boats, basically.
Just pay and then move ship. Okay.
Aries but boats, I see.
Money.
Money. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hate that.
Ooh.
I will get 4. Actually, no, my guy pops off, right?
Popping off.
Who?
What does he do? Croesus? My
Uh,
Croesus.
I don't know. What do you do?
He gives me stuff, right?
He doesn't give you more income. You can just spend money to do things with him.
Oh.
So
I
you're getting what,
misunderstood
4?
what he did.
4? 4 for you?
Yes.
Over to you. Oh, careful, careful! I'll see what's in your hand.
Can I have 5, please? Careful!
Careful, Mia! It's so important.
It's a secret!
Don't look at
Can't
my...
see my stuff.
Don't
I'm just keep falling over.
Yeah.
I love the way that you've got all your troops hidden as well.
I don't want them hidden.
We've all got
Where
the
else
same-
am I going to put them?
Just like here, it's fine. And then you put your coins there. Your hot, warm coins that have been in your hand this entire time.
Warm toy.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can't see me and it's fine. Well, now I can just squinch your thing.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm looking.
Okay, right, we've done our income. Time to offer some things because nobody's got any creatures.
Okay.
So it's wheels first. Wheels.
No, it's me.
Yeah, it's Liv first.
It's me.
Oh, you're blue.
Liv's on the ball.
Indeed.
Liv, who do you want to give an offering to? Maybe Poseidon,
I'm
god of the sea.
God of the sea!
Yeah, he just hangs around with his nymph.
It is I, Brosidon.
Oh,
That what he said.
He's Brosidon in Hades.
Oh yeah, he is
he's an
pretty
absolute
Poseidon.
he's an absolute bro in
Yes.
Hades. He's also sick. His ability's incredible. Tidal dash, amazing.
I did it.
Liv bit.
You're
bit,
up.
Bit one.
You're up.
I will win.
You can do it.
Callum Drummond. Unfortunately, Tim the Goblin will not be in Break Quest Club.
No.
No.
Whole new.
Let Tim
Oh.
just live his life. He's happy.
He's done now.
Just
He's,
live in the swamp.
he's retired.
He is retired.
He had
like-
an ending. I don't remember what any of the character endings were. I
He's
think
on
I
a
got
beach
wings.
somewhere, and he's chilling.
Yeah, he's probably in a swamp.
Yeah.
Uh,
Eating a
What
mushroom.
beach? Yeah.
He's eating a mushroom.
That's
And,
sweet.
and talking to a mushroom.
Yeah.
Eating and talking to it and then eating it.
Yeah.
In like a very
then going, "Oh,
morally questionable
Oh,
way.
I'm really sorry I got free. I'm gonna bid free on Hera. Goddess of being annoyed. Because she's married to Zeus.
Goddess of being cocked.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he tells us.
Where's the lie?
He tells us we can't put slutty Resident Evil Man out
Hey!
here.
Hey!
Yeah, I
That's
know,
different.
right? I'm being
If
censored
If you want to
right
say
now.
the word slut, that's fine. But getting that out, I think, is a step too far.
Can I see it again?
I've got a sticker on the back of my phone, and Will thinks it's not appropriate.
I
for
think
the
it's very
stream.
appropriate.
It's right on the line, but I would
And
say it's just over
I
it rather than
feel
just
like
under
I
it.
it's
think it's
censorship.
Yeah,
but,
it is.
you know,
It is. It literally is censorship.
I'm
Yeah.
being censored.
Yeah.
Wheels, where you going?
Oh, it's me now, is it?
What's your whole deal? What's
Sorry,
that?
I'm trying to keep the
What is that?
rapacious
Appetite.
appetite of me and phone off people on
It's
these.
not the phone that's calling appetite. Liv is telling me to shut
I didn't
it.
say that.
won't
I didn't do that.
Stop it.
I didn't do
Stop
that.
being
I
a
don't
bad
want to get in
influence.
trouble because then
I
I
was
might
like-
Jarvis be especially upset.
Oh yeah, Matt will be very upset, and I'll
Matt
tell him.
won't know.
I'll tell
He
him.
will.
Would he keep it if you
Because
guys
I'll
Will
keep it
tell
a
him.
secret?
snitched on us.
I'll tell him. Right.
I thought you were cool,
Look,
Will, but
actions
you're
have
not
consequences,
cool.
Liv.
If
Used to be
people,
cool.
Let me do my bit,
If
alright?
you- if
Let me do
you,
my bit. You know what, Liv? Screw you. Look, I'm outbidding you.
That's mean of you.
what if someone does a donation thing on YouTube?
It's happened again.
Liv, why do you keep doing this to me?
Because Wheels did it to me. Wheels did it to me.
Wait.
Wheels.
We get boats. Mate, I will just point that out.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
I was going to say something. What things do you need to build a metropolis? 3 things. Right?
One of each, and there's 4 of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll bid. You got so much money. I'm gonna bid this.
Ooh.
Get out. Get out. Oh, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna one at me. He's gonna do it. He's gonna one at me. He's gonna one at me. Counting his coin.
Oh, there you go.
Alright.
There you go.
Good. Very good.
Very good.
Very good indeed.
Live off. Pay your offering, please.
Will do. Oh god.
And yours.
That's 3 golds.
And yours, mate.
No,
Oh.
it's not. It's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, because of your priestess.
Yeah. I'm on 5.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4,
No.
5. It's, well, it is 1, 2,
I'm also on 5.
1, 2, 3, and
My
then
money
5, 7,
is-
10,
my
15,
money
20,
is-
25.
But Callum Drummond, a fun Break Quest Club thing we can say is that there will be a new character you haven't met before.
There is.
So that's fun.
And they are very fun.
Yeah. You'll know. You'll get it.
You'll get it.
Right. It's you, Liv.
Yeah. Okie dokie. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little ooh. So that's yeah. Okay. I'm gonna. Yes. Good. Let's do that. Okay. Can I put a fort in on there, please?
Yes, indeed.
Fort, please.
I will allow it.
Thank you.
On this.
The other one. It doesn't matter really, but like there.
That's a different space. You don't own this yet.
What?
You don't own this yet.
Wow.
What?
You can put it here.
What do I own?
You own this, which already has a building.
Mhm.
You own this, which already has a building. And you own this, which does not have a building. So I would recommend putting it here.
Aren't these connected? Are you sure?
No, they're different space. You see these white
Ooh,
lines?
Yeah.
They space. So it's the same
Fine.
island, different space.
Sign the other one then, please. Okie dokie, and then I can pay to just build new things?
Ships. Or move ships.
Or move ships?
Yes, you can pay
No,
one to move
you're
ships.
so you get a mercenary. You're thinking of your one.
Yeah, I know.
socks.
That's why I was like, what?
So you get a mercenary, which is a grey troop, and you can put it anywhere that you own the land.
I get a mercenary?
Yes.
You do, yeah. You see it's next to the buildings? The little guy.
That's... I do not see a guy. What is that?
It's a
Oh!
helmet.
It's a helmet.
It's inverted.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. That contradicts my brain.
And you
Can't
can
Negative
pay
space.
to get more mercenaries.
Yeah.
I can put him wherever?
Anywhere that you own.
Or you
Any
can
land
pay,
space you own.
and you can pay 4 to get a hero.
Get him over here.
Okay.
On the volcano. It's
Ooh,
fine.
he's dangling.
Yeah,
It's
he's
fine.
dangling.
Don't
Just
worry
putting a leg
about
over like, ooh, what if? What if I jumped in? Ooh, wouldn't that be wacky, guys?
it. And then the other options
Poseidon's
I
like,
have...
Do it, coward.
No, Brosidon. I pay a coin.
Poseidon is very much into extreme sports.
Yeah. He loves drinking Monster Energy drink.
Yeah, he loves drinking Monster Energy drink. He loves Surge. Do you know about Surge? Yeah, he loves Surge.
I put him here.
He vapes.
He loves being radical.
He is radical.
Yeah.
This is a very cool Poseidon. He's very merfolk in this one.
Yeah.
He looks very stoic.
Yeah.
Not so much like
I'd smash.
Called.
All right.
You can say that.
Can you please run me through? I know, right? Can you
It's
please
the
run
difference
me through...
between saying things and showing things.
This is
There's a
Yeah.
This is
difference.
head of video
selective
privilege.
behavior.
If you want to say I'd smash, what's his name from Resident Evil,
Leon
Kennedy, that's fine.
specifically
You
from
can say that.
specifically from Resident
When
Evil
he's
2
baby
remake.
girl.
Specifically
Yeah, when he's
on
baby
your phone
girl. Yeah, I
case.
However, showing it is a different story.
I don't think
That's
there's
all.
anything wrong.
That's all.
Can a man not wear a nice top that shows his midriff?
There's also like text. It's a very suggestive image.
Unbelievable.
It's a very
It's just
intentionally
like
suggestive image.
enforcing
Hence why
gender
Mian's got it on her
binary.
phone.
Unbelievable. Wheels, can you tell me?
I'd say the same thing if it was
you run me through
any
these
gendered
guys?
person in the same sticker.
I can't believe that. Can you run me through what these guys do again, please?
Free teleport of your troops. Another income phase, basically.
that's what I
So
think.
get all your income again.
Move troops.
Steal someone's mercenaries and do any of the effects that are in the discard pile.
Can I pay a coin and take these guys? Because it says on there.
Wait.
Oh, it just
no,
says.
that's
You've got to work out this
Pay
question
the
mark.
amount.
So confused by the question
Four.
mark.
It's confusing by the question mark. It is.
4 minus whatever
Minus
your
1
temple.
for your temple, so it's 3.
Ooh. Yeah, one for each of the fates.
That was annoying.
Ooh.
And then you're going to earn income. So, how many income things you got?
It's the same as last time, I assume.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5.
5.
So pay 3, get 5.
Nice.
Not bad at all.
A profit.
Not bad at all.
A profit. Oh, is that why the fates do it? Because it's a profit and they see the
Mm.
future. Ooh. Oh, I can move. No, I can move my mercenaries for coins.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can move any units.
Any of my
You move them as an army. So it doesn't-
absolute units. Okay, cool.
You
I'll
can
just
pay
check,
to
but I'm
get a
pretty sure you
hero, or you can pay. Isn't that just move heroes? It looks like to me. Isn't that the
Oh yeah, that
hero
looks like
symbol?
Move heroes.
The little side helmet.
Yeah, it looks like move hero.
Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, no, that's heroic moves.
Ew.
Yeah,
That's
you don't have a
heroes.
hero, but you can pay 4 to get one.
Soldiers are just
It's
dudes.
either Hector
Just art dudes.
or Helen.
Hector. I'm so sorry. Please remind me what they do again.
Hec-
I can't read French.
I know. It's not
I
your
can't read
fault. It's not your fault. It has the military power of when basic troops or mercenaries invade his area, he destroys one of them if you're choosing before the battle starts. And he has the sacrificial power of you can remove him from the board and turn 2 of your priestesses into 1 philosopher any number of times.
Cool.
Okay?
Yep. That was just Hector, or was it both?
Helena.
Helen.
Just Helena.
Helen.
Helen has, when she fights, the result of her battle die is always 2. And you can sacrifice her.
Yes.
In exchange, if you have 2 basic buildings of one type and 2 basic buildings of another type, build a metropolis. And destroy those buildings in exchange.
For sure. Sorry, there's a lot going on here, and I'm like, ooh.
That's fine. It's a new game to you.
And it's also in French.
It is also in French.
It's in French.
It's tricky because I'm here and I know the game, but also it's changed. You guys don't know the game and it's in French, so it's tricky.
There's all going
It's
on.
tricky.
I'm just looking at Jean.
Jaunt.
If I were to buy a hero, could I put them in any place I own?
Yes.
Cool.
It costs you 4.
Jean.
Oui, le Jean. Oui, le Jean.
Oh no, there is a Jean.
I'm done now. I'm done. I'm not doing it. I'm done. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
All finished?
Yeah.
All right, me and you're up.
Okay. Poseidon.
So where it goes, we
I'm
know.
kidding.
So where it goes.
Kidding.
Oh my god, me and I saw your coins. Me and I saw your coins, I counted them.
What's going on?
Shut up!
I said I saw your
You're in
coins.
such a mischievous mood today. Do you know that?
Can I
Yeah.
put this anywhere?
Down
Anywhere
to
that you
the
control
birds.
that's a land space, and it has to be in one of these little
Okay.
spaces like that.
Okay.
So you could put it on one of
It
these.
gives me military strength, right? In the sea.
No, this. Yeah. It makes you
In
act as if
the
you have
sea.
+1 fleet if you have a naval battle next to it.
Okay.
We haven't had any fights yet.
No, we've been very.
Yeah, good. Stay away from me.
Stay away.
I mean, that is a very good looking volcano, though.
Leave my volcano alone.
Alone, no.
And then I get a sheep. And I can put my sheep
Adjacent to anywhere you
What
control.
you got a sheep
anywhere
for?
I control.
What you got a
Any
sheep
land
for?
you control, yeah.
Land.
What have you got a sheep for? Can I get a
She's
sheep?
Poseidon.
Oh, it's a
I'm
ship.
Poseidon.
Yeah, not a sheep.
No, it's a, I heard sheep. The
Not like a
word
wooloo.
said was sheep.
Oh, I wish I could get a Wooloo.
Oh, Wooloo. What Pokemon?
Yeah, big fan of the Wooloos.
Hashtag Wheels Against Stamps, says Jorts Lover 69.
Is this Ian?
I think it's just an Ian fan, I would imagine.
I see.
It's Thomas Blackflame, so it is, look, aka Thomas
Ah.
Blackflame.
Oh, I see. Ian.
Oh, that is a good question. Can you put it somewhere that's occupied? Because that would start a fight. I'm assuming
Oh
not.
no!
Whoa.
I'm assuming you can't, but let me just check for you.
Get out of.
Must be empty or already controlled by your fleet.
Get
So
out
it
of
can go
here.
here.
Get out
It can't go there.
Get out of here. That's Livy's land. The Livy.
Livy.
It's not land, it's
there.
water.
It's Livy land.
Right, I'll go
For
there.
God's sake.
Right, and then I will pay a gold.
Yeah, for another ship. Very good.
Very good. Very good. Yes.
Oh, wait. No, I'm going to pay to move a ship.
You could also just put a ship here.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, you're trying to get there. No, that's fine. You can also do both, to be fair.
I'm going to pay to move one there.
Did you put the other one back?
It's a bunch of corny cokes over there.
Yes, that one was already there.
Very,
That's
very
the one
corny
I got
coked
from
up over
Poseidon.
there.
Just to remind everyone how the ships work. So let's
They
pretend
float on
you
water
put one
wheels
here.
in
Shut
their
up.
ship.
So
Carry on!
so
Help.
they act as a bridge. Okay. So pretend that you couldn't get there anyway. Because this dude is here, you can use those ships as a bridge to get here. Or here, for example. So this dude could move like that for
Sure,
1 gold.
sure.
So just to remind everyone how they work.
Thank you
Cool.
for reminding me.
I didn't say it. I just did a
I'm
space.
paying another one.
Okay.
Everyone saw, and now I'm owed compensation.
No, you're not. If we're owed a compensation for bad things that people have done to each other, I'm about to have an absolute payday.
About what?
About all the ways in which you torture me on streams.
Lies! You torture me! Poor Livy.
But it says you moved the wrong ship. Doesn't really matter what ship I moved. Solves the issue.
Cheesy Bite says you moved the wrong ship.
That's
Oh,
deli-
it's fine, don't worry. It's all good.
Okay.
I
We're
pay.
where are we at? We're where we at. That's fine.
The Poseidon one
We out
I put
here.
there.
Yeah, no, you're all good. You're all good. You're all good.
That's my
Poseidon!
guy.
You wanna move your guy over there? Move your guy over? I swear, I could have done it. Apologies.
Yeah, but you were like.
You wanna move your guy
Yeah,
over
which
there?
is a nightmare. So, right, I'm going to grab 2 golds.
I feel like you know.
Liv, I think we should go to war. Grab 2 cornucopias. Don't you think?
Wheels
You
moved
talking
the wrong
about
ship,
real
but
life or
you
in this?
solved
I don't understand.
Both.
Okay. I should have. Yeah, okay.
Move that there. Then put this here. All good?
Yes. You gonna move your guy?
Yeah.
Huh?
You gonna move your guy?
I can't reach over there.
We're at war, so I can't do it.
Thanks, man. Someone with some grace and decorum.
I don't have any grace.
Right.
Yes.
So, we are going to do another cycle. Oh, before you end your turn, Mian, I will just point something out for you. The
What?
Chimera allows you to activate the ability of any of the creatures in the discard pile.
Okay.
So you could pay 2 gold to do the fates and therefore get loads of money.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that.
You got gold.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh wow, she's out of gold. Okay.
It's a mystery.
She's out of gold. Right,
You'll have
so
to solve it yourself.
My fates are still with me. Don't worry about them. They're still
they're in
here.
your discard pile, buddy.
Oh, my fates.
They're not
your
yours.
face.
My fates.
Yours.
I love them. Also, it says when it goes in. It was a thing when it goes into the discard pile, it needs to be shuffled and stuff, right? It said
Yeah, very true.
About the chimera.
So we'll shuffle these together.
The Chimera. Oh my god, look at this guy. So
city.
dear.
And a cyclope.
Oh, look at them. They're just dudes, you know?
What do we think their powers are? So it's like
Be a dude
Échange
No.
un bâtiment de base contre un autre bâtiment de base de la réserve.
exchange your fort to a different fort. That would be stupid. So
I think it's exchange control of 2 buildings, I believe.
Voulez one côté philosophie à
Philosophie?
un autre
Oh
dieu.
crap! I know what the Satyr does.
what does it say I do?
Steal 1 philosopher card from another player.
We're just lads, just
What's
being
that?
dudes, you know? Just smoking pot
Lads
and dancing
being
around.
I don't know what pot is.
Then
Am I moving these?
the Cyclops, which is here,
He
exchange
throws rocks, right?
exchange 1 of your basic buildings for another basic building from the reserve. That's what it means.
Okay.
Yes, I have. Yeah, so Hera is going to go to the bottom,
Hi,
and
Hera.
Zeus is back in the building.
Hello.
Watch out for swans.
Oh.
Oh, all rains of
Anything.
It's
honestly.
yeah,
me,
any
just-
rains of
Just watch out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone
yeah.
watch out.
If you're just around.
Right.
Oh.
Top of the round.
Zeus.
Yeah.
We're going
that's
to
what
do
he does.
cycle initialization, and we are going to do our income. So, we'll start with you, Mian. So you've
Money,
got
please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looking pretty good.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Making
5,
that
6.
money with my
Started
secret
from the bottom,
stash.
now we here.
No one knows what's in there.
Well, I would imagine
6
it's
coins.
6. But yeah.
Alright, I won't
Liv.
be able to tell you.
Yes.
You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 again.
5 again.
5 again.
5.
Yes,
5 for
very
Libby.
good, very good. 5 for Libby.
Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Too much.
6,
I
7,
formally have a-
8,
don't look at my
9,
coins.
10.
I'm looking at the chat.
Don't look at my. Oh, okay.
I can't. I'm not counting.
Shots over
I mean, look, Mian, you know, that's the same position you were in, you know, so you can empathise with Liv.
Yeah, no. She's
Terrified
not
if
I'm
someone's
not
seen the
looking
coins.
at it.
there. I'm terrified.
We're going to go to bidding. I've got the first bid. I'll bid 5 on Zeus, please, for someone to reach.
Oh my god.
Wow, seamless. Mian, you're up.
Why do
So
I
smooth.
bother?
You're up, buddy.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
I'm in the corner.
That's me in the corner. That's me in Cyclades, bidding for religion.
Oh, hey, you gonna come hang out with Zeus?
Yeah, that's how he sounds.
Yeah, that's him.
Like a weird Santa impersonator.
Go come hang out with Zeus.
Hey, wanna come back out with Zeus, buddy? Yeah, yeah,
Sounds
we're
like
having a great time over
Sounds
here.
like Sylvester Stallone. doesn't it?
Yeah, hey, yo,
Hey,
Adrian.
That's not
you
one.
got any wings or what?
Sylvester Stallone.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Adrian. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. You know how it is.
Go away.
Just pretend your mouth is
7.
full of porridge.
7.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Go away. Go away, please.
The thing is, Liv,
Go away.
if I have Poseidon, I'm going to invade. So
Go away.
Go away.
Get out of here. I don't care about the consequences of my actions.
I mean, there'll be your consequences. So.
I don't care about the consequences of my actions.
Fart noise.
You gonna use your 6 coins? No.
Right? Spit down on people.
I didn't spit down on you.
She's spitting everywhere. Pay your income. Pay your upkeep. Whatever
What
it
is
is. You know what I mean. Pay your offering. You're paying 7.
No, I'm not.
Oh yeah, -1.
No, I'm not.
No.
Apologies if I spat down on you, Ian, but also I am quite low down on this chair, so I don't think I have to be spitting.
You are the tallest member on the team, let's say.
I am a tall lady.
5.
Right now I'm not. I'm a little baby. Because I'm down here.
Acting like a baby. So.
I don't know what's happening.
We can live for being petty.
I didn't do it! I was called a baby!
Wheels.
Have
you paid your
I have
monies?
paid, and I'm going to go first. So I'm going to make a port. I'm going to report on my port, and the report is, it is good.
What kind of port is it?
Tawny?
Red?
It's a
White?
white port, actually.
Oh, I
It's
like
interesting.
white port.
Yeah.
You can buy like a bottle of port from Aldi for like £5.
Building a ship. Building
Not the best port.
another ship.
Cheap.
Building
You have it with cheese.
another ship.
It's very nice with cheese.
Get away from me.
Paying 1. Moving my
I'm
ship.
just telling you about port.
Don't look at me.
Hey guys, we're going to do our first fight.
Who you
Isn't that
buying?
exciting? Isn't that exciting, everyone?
Fight Liv.
Yeah.
Oh, Liv. He's got
well,
2
let's-
ships in your area.
Let's take this outside then.
Yeah, well, we're on the seas, so.
No.
Right, I'm going to check the naval combat. Here we go, just in case it's different. So, sea battle takes place in successive rounds until one party are eliminated or decide to retreat. In each round, each party determines their battle strength. They roll a die, so it will be either a 0, 1, 2, or 3. Then they add the strength, for one of each of their fleets engaged in battle. They add strength of 1 for each port under their control that is touching the battle area. And the player with the lowest battle strength loses the round. They remove one of their fleets, put it in the reserve. If both parties still have fleets remaining, the defender may choose to retreat to an adjacent sea area that is either free or which they control. If the defender is unwilling or unable to retreat, the attacker may in turn choose to retreat. If neither party chooses to retreat, then a new round begins immediately. Resume as step 1.
Yes.
Okay.
What am I doing?
So we're going to roll a die. We'll roll it here, just so everyone can see at home.
I wanted to roll it here behind my screen. You go first.
We are
then.
live streaming.
You
Okay.
go first.
I rolled a 0.
Hey!
So I have a strength of 2.
Hey!
You have a
That's
strength
very
of
lucky.
3. So I'm going to destroy fleets.
Get out of here.
You can choose to retreat if you want.
Why do I have to retreat?
You can choose to.
What does that do if I retreat?
You just move. So you'd have to move here, basically.
No, this is my war. This is my sea.
Okay. It's up to you, mate. It's a choice. You don't have to.
My sea. You gonna attack me again?
Yeah, I'm going to attack you again.
Okay.
Roll dice.
My sea.
What?
It's my sea.
She's not good at sharing, Liv. 1. So battle strength for 2. 1. You have a battle strength for 2. In case of a tie, both players lose and remove a fleet. Okay, well,
Get out of my sea.
well, I took one away from you, I
I
guess.
mean, I think honestly, I think the defender should have won, but all right.
Well, I didn't write the rules, buddy. Okay.
It's a prototype, so it might not be in the file.
Then I guess I'll pay 1 and move that.
Go away. Give it away.
Screw it. I'll pay 3 for a final ship. Pop that there. Now I've got an invasion fleet.
Very rude.
It is very rude, very harsh. I will then.
Don't look at me.
What's wrong with
I'm a neutral party in this. I'm just sitting here with Apollo. Apollo and I are just hanging out. He's playing liar.
He's playing his liar.
Yeah, look at him doing his thing.
I will then pay for.
What are you gonna buy?
I'm going to buy Mr. Pegasus.
Pegasus.
I'm going to pay 3.
Picky
You have a
as
temple?
sus.
I do not, so it costs full. Nobody lets me have Zeus. And I will move. I'll do a free move, but teleport. So I'm going to move this guy over here, which is fun. I'm going to this guy pile. And then I think I'm finished.
You about done?
Yeah, I'm about done. I'm thinking about it. I've got 2 forts right now, so I could get this Cyclops. God. The French is really messing me up.
It's actually the
Cyclope.
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 What does the giant do again? Steal all mercenary troops from one land area and place them on one land area using control. Wow, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'll pay 2 for that.
Lejeune.
And I'll just steal these
Lejeune.
mercenaries here and put them here. So those are mine now.
Wow.
So let's go into the discount part.
Oh, I sense some tension.
Then I'll pay 4 for the Cyclops. I'm assuming I can buy more than one. Hold on, I should probably check that.
Cheating. Wheels is cheating in the game.
Didn't say I can't. So, nothing to stop me, I guess. Oh, Cheesy Bites is confused. Yeah, let me just check. I can. Corresponding.
It says you can't. Sheetabyte says you can buy multiple monsters at a time.
Yeah, but flabbergasted with a question mark.
Oh,
in the
a
exclamation.
turn. There's a little heart in the way.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't say no. I don't think. I'll just let me check. Let me check on the actual god itself and see if that's there. Buy creatures. See page 11. With the exception of Apollo, all gods grant access to mythological creatures. By paying the cost listed below the card, the player may take the corresponding creature card and apply the indicated effect. Most creatures have immediate one-time effects. The powers of these creatures must be used immediately. The card goes into its discard pile. If you cannot use the creature's effect, it immediately discards.
Doesn't say you can't buy more.
Doesn't say I can't buy more than one.
Do it.
So,
As long as you've got the money.
yeah.
I assume you can do it.
I thought you could only do.
Only do one.
each
Oh, one of each action on the god once. Yeah, maybe that's it.
Check.
Yeah, have a little look-see.
So it's quite important, so I will just check.
A little look-see.
Yeah,
all those creatures are bloody gone. Whoa. Wow.
well, potentially.
Wow.
So actions may perform the optional paid actions of this god, paying the associated cost. It is possible to alternate actions.
Doesn't say, yeah.
When the player has completed all these actions? Yeah, I don't know.
I assume there's no... It would say otherwise, I think.
So it says 1 free mandatory actions if you go down to 2. Optional paid actions.
Yeah, that's just detailing the ones for each god.
Yeah, but like if you go
Just
to
buy creatures.
On Poseidon it just says by creatures.
Yeah.
And it's plural.
No...
yeah, creatures. That's what I was looking at.
Because it says then, in any order they choose, they may perform the optional paid actions of this god, paying the associated costs. It is
seems-
possible to alternate
seems
actions.
I assume there's no limit.
You've saved up that coin.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
because you can, I think you can only buy for example, Recruiter Priestess, I think you can only do once. But again, I don't know if that's changed in the new edition, you know?
I'm going to assume unless it says otherwise, it's fine.
But then again, because you've got multiple time options above, so like you've got, if you get another ship you pay 1 coin, get another ship you pay 2, like it moves up, so like would that not be the case?
Yeah, for that one it's showing that they're more expensive
The
with each
cost, yeah.
purchase.
I assume you
Yeah.
can
So like,
technically...
If I do a Control F for once, what are you doing that?
for once? What about for monsters?
Oh.
Oh my
What have you
Okay,
done?
I don't know
Okay.
why that won't work.
goodness. It's right there.
No.
What are you doing?
I don't know why that won't work. I'm just trying to type the word once, but...
Oh, weird. Okay.
That's
That's fine.
I don't know.
We
What should we
have
tell you?
7 minutes.
We
left.
do have 7 minutes. This is,
That's
I
okay.
appreciate this has been a slow one because there's been a lot of like, wait, what? This
We
is
didn't
different.
learn it.
Screw it. We're about to end the stream, so let's just say that's fine. As I said, this is an in-progress rulebook, so it's not necessarily indicative of what the final thing will be. But it might just be the fact that they haven't written in that bit yet, so they're just like, oh crap, I forgot to clarify.
Oh my goodness.
But let's say they didn't, and we'll carry on with that, and then I will end my turn.
Leave.
You gonna put your thing on, Linda?
Go on then. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you so much, man.
Okay, so I can't put a temple down because all my spaces are filled.
You can swap,
I can swap.
but you've already got a temple, so you don't have to.
Yeah, I know, but I do get like it's easy to buy.
It is easy to buy
Guys.
creatures. You could buy Satyr and steal a
That's
philosopher.
fun. Yeah, whatever. We're close to doing it. Yeah, I'll I'll get rid of the fort, please. Oh
Okay.
wait, the university doesn't do anything.
It doesn't.
I'll get rid of the university. It doesn't do
Okay.
nothing.
University turns into a temple.
Learning?
Yeah,
think
universities.
so.
What's the
Don't need
point?
none of this learning
Learning.
nonsense.
For old men
Can I
anyway.
have a priest, please? Another little
Priest next to you.
Ooh, there she is. There she is. And then I can pay full for a priest, or I can. Yeah, I'll look at.
Oh yeah, you could play the top
I'll
one
look
for
at my
free.
mon. Look at my mon. Now, because it's 7 minutes, 5 minutes left. What's a griffin do?
Griffin does.
What's he doing?
Steal half of the gold rounded down from another player.
Yeah, all right. Sure. I pay a coin to do that. Wheels, how much did you pay?
I paid a lot of money last turn.
For Poseidon?
For Poseidon, I paid. Not much, but then I spent loads of money on ships and creatures.
It's 5 minutes left. I'll steal it from you.
I have 1 gold, so half rounded down is 0.
Brilliant.
So I wouldn't recommend going for me, basically. is what I'm
I've
saying.
already decided to.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, granted, I'm not going to exactly use this money.
Yeah, you're just getting more of it.
Or I just win.
What's my Sata do? What's my Sata doing?
Satan means you can steal a philosopher.
Oh. It's just 2 minutes left. I'm done.
All finished?
Yeah.
Me?
I'm
Gets 2
done.
gold. This has been a tricky one.
Yeah.
It's too cold.
One
then.
in the sea.
I'm kind of fine. I don't know.
Shitty Bike says doesn't mean have the hero that can buy a metropolis. But that's 15 coins, isn't it?
Yeah, you got 15 coins rocking around? You got 15 coins just sat somewhere? Are you counting them in your hands?
There's
Oh,
4
man.
minutes left, Mia. Just show us your coins. And you're the last person to go.
I don't
know.
Should we wrap it up there?
I don't have enough. I'm poverty stricken.
Cool. I mean,
Not at the end of the stream. Not gonna my money.
What have I covered the word up?
We covered
The word up on my stick.
Yeah, do it.
If I covered the bad word up.
sure, fine, yeah, shove the word up and show them the picture. Why not? As a reward for all the people who stuck around.
Wait, what's
You want to put it on this camera here.
Oh, he's upside down.
Oh no.
Oh, he's upside down. Fix him.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go, look, he's wearing his little crop top.
Little
He's,
crop top.
Yeah.
And it
There's
says
just a
keep
word underneath.
Raccoon City.
he's a little
And you
twink,
can
that's
you
all.
can guess what the word.
And because I have said the word in the stream, I can say that it says keep Raccoon City slutty. And that's what... Those were the terms that were agreed
Just
upon.
show the picture. It's done, isn't it? You can deal with the consequences.
Oh.
Alright.
Nothing wrong with it. It's fine. He's got a knife.
I do remember it being worse than it is, to be fair. I think maybe I
What
built
did
it
you
up in
think
my
it
head.
said?
I can't remember. Alright, anyway, thank you very much for watching, everyone. This has been Dicebreaker. A look at some of the rule changes that are coming into the new edition. I like the fact that the boards are all different, so it used to be in the old edition that you would have, like, preset... Where are you going?
I'm going to go turn the stream on.
I've got a stream deck.
Oh. I'm going to do it.
You just want to run away.
Lived had enough.
I've had enough. Bye, everyone.
Well, you might as well move up. We've got loads of room now. Yeah, so I like the fact that you've got like a different board set up. The heroes I've never played with before. I think they might have been an expansion that's now been rolled in, which is kind of cool. I've never played with Hero before, obviously, because she's the one who brings the heroes in. But apart from that, like, it's pretty faithful to the original, just like some small tweaks. It's like it used to be that you had to pay for the buildings, but now you just place them, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm interested to see the final product. I'm interested to see where it goes out from there. Liv is now just typing in the chat for some reason. If you are new to us, then if say you've seen this on the Kickstarter page, then please give us a like, follow, and maybe even subscribe and click the bell icon to get notified when we put a new video live, because we've got loads of fantastic stuff. We've got a lot of streams that go a lot better than this one, and we've also got loads of fantastic videos, whether it be behind the scenes interviews, whether it be high quality immersive let's plays. Maybe it's lists of board games and RPGs and card games that you should play. Maybe it's a full-blown D&D series called Storybreakers. Some say the best D&D show on YouTube. I couldn't tell you who.
is it?
Some at least one person said it. Woo, that's fun. For more from us, you can head over to dicebreaker.com, see where we're writing fantastic articles. Loads of cool news stories, cool reviews. We've got loads of guest contributors will come on and write some of their opinions as well. We've also got a membership program at dicebreaker.com/subscribe, where you can get loads of really fun, juicy behind-the-scenes stuff.
Discount.
You can get discounts on tickets to events like PAX, or get yourself a brand new board game for free every year if you sign up for our annual membership. Loads of cool stuff available over there. Go and give it a check out. All of those links are in the description below. You can also find the link to the Kickstarter page for this new edition of Cyclades. This was a slow showing, but once you get the grips of it, this is one of my favourite games ever. It's so much fun. It's so
I
good.
enjoyed it.
The auctioning is so...
I can see the potential.
Yeah, I'm excited to show you all. I'm going to put together a petition to put Wheels in jail, says Liv. I'm not sure how you'll be able to do that from jail yourself, Liv. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. We will see you on the next one. But until then, have a lovely day. Goodbye.
Bye.